I got it on the Matchroom show right now on DAZN. For those of you that actually still have DAZN, because I figure that a good number of individuals would have unsubscribed. Um, I see a lot of people saying that they unsubscribed, and I remember circa 2022, 2023, around there, just a few years ago, I saw that DAZN had an estimated 30 million subscribers, and I checked recently to how many they estimate they have now, and the number went down. It went from 30 to 20, So for those of you that still have DAZN, there is some boxing on south of the border in Mexico. Um, you know, that's going on. But you know what has everybody's attention? That story with Wilder and Simon Jordan. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Wilder's Wilder's a character, man. He's a character. I was watching a interview with Lady Chan. Shout out to her. Fine as hell. She's talking to Radio Raheem, and Raheem took a stance where it was like, yo, it was wrong for Simon to keep pressing, to keep asking about something that Deontay really didn't want to discuss. But at the same time, when you've been doing the same thing for 5 years, when you do the rounds on all these podcasts and you keep saying, yo, homie cheated, homie cheated, homie cheated, can you really get mad when somebody's asking you about it? You just spoke on it earlier in the week. You said you have proof. You got to expect that if you're going to keep doing that, yeah, somebody going to ask you about it. And I actually appreciated that Simon showed the backbone to ask, like, bro, if you gonna keep saying that shit, then yeah, we gonna ask you about it. Of course we gonna ask you about it. Why wouldn't we? It's my job to answer to ask the difficult questions. Shout out to Justin, shout out to Michael, shout out to Tom. You know, what's it supposed to be? That the only questions you ask them is the softball questions. What kind of salad dressing do you put in your Caesar salad? When's the last time you had an oil change? Tires rotated. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect? He was taken aback because somebody in the media was not playing nice, was not sucking up to him. And I said that, well, it's different when the media people that you talking to don't rely on you specifically for access, and they don't rely specifically on fighters or athletes for access. When it's a media outlet paying them, the questions are a lot better. They're gonna be. Shout out to Drew. These Twitter activists for Wilder and Spicy on Twitter that the zone owner are grapists are making Americans look like claggets. Yeah, a lot of the times. You talking about Spicy? You talking about La Tipa esa Spicy? Essa tipa tá passar, man. Essa tipa tá passar. If that's who you talking about. I occasionally bump into Spicy's posts now. I don't comment on them shits anymore. I stopped following porque essa tipa tá passar, man. Algo le pasa a esa tipa. You know. What it do? Century, what it do? Country, what it do? Murph, what it do? Yeah, Canelo wanted a rematch. He wanted a rematch with Crawford. I'm be real with you that did I want to see a rematch? Nah. Do I think Canelo deserved one based on how that fight went? Uh, Not really. I mean, that was a pretty decisive loss. It wasn't close, not to me. So I had no desire to see a second fight. Real talk, what it do? I miss Larry Merchant. Shout out El Cagón. I miss Larry Merchant, HBO version of Mac. Yeah, except that I wouldn't even say Larry and Max is apples and oranges. Shout out to Max. He do what he do. But Larry represents a time that is long since past. That Brody, I'm not up here for decoration. I'm not up here for decorum. I'm here to ask you questions. Some of them you not gonna like, but it's my job to ask you these questions, and so help me God, I'm going to ask these questions. You don't see a lot of media like that anymore. Shout out to Drew. Yeah, Spicy saying all American fighters and Mexican fighters should leave the zone and unsubscribe. And where does she propose they go? Zuffa? She says a lot of fucking stupid shit, bro. If you ask her that, ella lo que va a decir son, ella lo que va a decir son pura estupideces. Okay, ma, that's your plan. Everybody should leave the zone even though they're under contract, but whatever. In your world, in your mind, you can do that, right? And where the fuck do you propose they go? You wouldn't quit your job if you found out your boss did something like that any more than you expecting them to do that. You wouldn't fucking quit your job. You wouldn't do nothing. You'd sit there and try to pay your bills like everybody else. That's a stupid fucking thing to say. Yeah, I'm gonna quit my job over some shit that don't concern me. I'm sorry if that. No, I'm not actually sorry if that comes off as apathy. I'm a realist. I speak truth and truth and the truth. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you look like. If you found out your boss did some fucked up shit, you gonna try to keep your job, ma. Okay? So can the malarkey? Can the fucking malarkey? Jaguar, what it do? Spicy is bipolar. She got something going on. Definitely got something going on. She says a lot of stupid shit that I can't. I'm too old. I can't play with your stupid shit. You say a lot of dumb shit that don't pan out in real life. Shout out to Drew. She says Zuffa with Art, who is also with Ari, who is also a that broad an airhead, bro. She's a fucking airhead, bro. I can't fuck with airheads. I always said that shit. ¿Tú sabes por qué a mí me gusta la morena? Because they're not airheads. La Latina muchas veces is a pura fucking airhead, bro. You just got air in there, bro. It's a bag of lays up there. But eso es que a mí no me tripea la Latina. When I was young, I noticed that shit off top. Motherfucker could say what they want. I don't care. I'm old. I'm out of this shit. So ain't no consequences for me. Para mí, la Latina, a lot of the time, they say just a lot of dumb, stupid fucking shit. I can't deal with it. I cannot. Double A Media. Who is Double A Media? Who are you? Why should you get a link? Who are you? Who the fuck are you? Who is that? I don't know who that is. Shout out to Pork Chop. I need you to help Wilder see the light. Man, listen, bro. Wilder is a character, bro. That dude is a straight up character, bro. It's like, I homie, you obviously want people to think he cheated, right? Because you've been saying this for 5, 6 years. All they asking you is follow-up questions like, if he cheated, what is your proof? Because for him to cheat, you implicating a lot of people. For you to say that he cheated, you were essentially implicating the World Boxing Council, the Nevada State Athletic Commission, because they would have had to have helped him. They would have had to, right? You're also implicating a member of your team because whoever went to the locker room, y'all know the protocol. When they getting their hands wrapped and all that, somebody go over there from the opposing team to oversee, to make sure ain't no funny business. On top of that, there were officials there from the sanctioning body, from the commission of the state that you in. So for this dude to cheat the way you saying he cheated, the way you implying it, yo, a lot of people would have had to help him, bro. That there are more practical ways to cheat in a boxing match if you are going to cheat. What you talking about is some Acme Anvil shit. It's like a Wile E. Coyote cartoon where he'd take the glove out, put an anvil in there, put a piano in there. Like, bro, what cartoon ass shit is you talking about, fam? Anybody could perform this experiment themselves. Go to the local Dick's Sporting Goods, get a boxing glove, then put a motherfucking lock. Try to put a lock in your hand and then punch with it. It's like, bro, like you just gonna end up hurting yourself, if anything. Nah, because the gloves was flimsy. Man, get out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't decide that motherfucker was cheating till he beat your ass. I think he cheated in the first fight. in the second fight. Then why you ain't say nothing till the second fight? Why you ain't say nothing? And then you gonna have the third fight in the same location with the same people. You said, yo, we checked everything and we happy with everything. I still got the tweet. I still have it. Yeah, we made sure this time. We made sure. Okay, so if y'all made sure, how did he still fuck you up? How did that still happen? The motherfucker think Fury had Acme anvils in his gloves and shit. He take the glove off, he puts an anvil in it, a piano, a big ass wrench. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. The truth is, you should have never fought that motherfucker. You should have fought AJ, because if you would have lost, it would have been with honor. It would have been in pursuit of undisputed. It would have been in pursuit of legacy. You could have lost with honor. The reason you lost dishonorably is because everybody know why you fought that fat milk motherfucker. Everybody knows the motherfucker was obese. He was sniffing wild coke. He was thinking about offing himself. He hadn't fought nobody real in like 2-3 years. It's very obvious why you fought the milkman. Shout out to Chico Drew, Heyman, Floyd, Wilder. Yeah, it's you know, yeah. I mean, it's wild. It's a wild month. Shout out to Virtuoso. To be fair, those puffin gloves were shaped like a horseshoe. Yeah, I suppose so, bro. They say he dented Wilder's skull like he's a fucking car door. Y'all some cartoon ass motherfuckers, man. He left a dent in Wilder's skull. Bro, if he left a dent in your skull, you'd be fucking dead, bro. You'd be fucking dead. Finito. I still haven't gotten the autopsy report. Could be because Wilder's still up and about walking around. It's kind of hard to get an autopsy report when that's going on. But we got to wait for that documentary. We got to wait for that. That documentary, that's going to be something, bro. You know what he's going to do? He's going to have Nicholas Ashbury on there saying the same shit that he was saying in 2020. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the same shit from 2020 condensed. You know he probably going to have LDBC members on there. You know he probably going to have 78 on there. 78 wasn't even at the fight. He probably going to have him on there though. Probably going to have him on there. Drew Titan, the whole Scooby gang, the whole Squidard. He going to have everybody on there, bro. They wasn't even at the fight. Art Man going to be on that shit. Oh my God, that was a crazy ass year, bro. I remember. I don't know who it was, because Art Man went to that fight. You know what I mean? He went to that fight. And was it the second one? Yeah, no, it wasn't that one. It was the third one. He went to the third fight. You know, he was so happy that he won a hundo off me because I didn't think there was going to be a third fight. I didn't think there was. That's what he won a hundo off me for, because I didn't think there was going to be a third fight. But there was. He won a little hundo. And you spent that to go see Wilder get his ass beat. I hope you got your money's worth. Because I made more than that. I can show y'all too. I made more than that sitting right here, watching that motherfucker. The algorithm was paying lovely in those days, bro. It still pays lovely every now and then, you know? It's just that the hot button topics are not that hot. So when they're not that hot, you don't get paid as much from the ads. But every so often, they kick out that good money. Virtuoso said the narrator to documentary will be AJ, will be on an AI. Now the narrator gonna be 78. No, matter of fact, the narrator gonna be Boxing Ego. The narrator gonna be Boxing Ego. That dude is gonna be wearing shades on, in a dark ass room wearing shades on. You know he only wear them shades because he cockeyed, right? He got that Tevin Farmer. Y'all know that's he got that Tevin Farmer. Shout out to Drew. Just tagged you. Floyd getting sued again. Is it for the condo, Drew? Is it for the condo? Because I know he owes some people money for a condo. That he ain't pay like he owe like $300,000. Yep, that's the one. Floyd Mayweather sued for $330,000 in alleged unpaid rent on Manhattan apartment. Is there a motherfucker that's worse with money than Floyd? Is there? Is there a motherfucker out there that's worse with money than Floyd? Like, homie, you owe everybody money. I think you owe me some money. This dude owe how you the dude that's supposed to have the most money, but you got all these bills piling up. And you the money man. You got all the fucking money. That motherfucker owe me $20, bro. Floyd, where is my $20, bro? The shit is that's kind of karma. That's kind of karma. Money was your God. Money was your God. You didn't care about people. You didn't care about friendships. You really, you know, like you cared a lot about a lot of the wrong things. Money was all you had. I keep saying it. I've been saying it all week. Damn, my shoulders are shouldering. I've been hitting them lateral raises. My delts is delting. But you wasn't a man of the people. You actually made fun of the guys that were men of the people, like my idol, my hero, Muhammad Ali. I'm greater than Ali. No, you not. No, the fuck you not. And without your money, what are you? A low ass man with a hair transplant. Without your money, Money May, what are you? You just a low ass man with a hair transplant. And a lot of the people that liked you, they only like you because they fantasized about your money. That's what they really like. That yo, he made all this money. Well, what do they still like him when he loses all the money? No, no. You know what I mean? Traps are on point, old man. They getting there. You know what's weird? I don't do a lot for them. I only do like two things. I do upright rows, and I don't even use a lot of weight. I start off doing upright rows with a little bar, only 60 pounds, but I do it for a lot of reps because I start off with that. When I start off the other routine, I just do a bunch of reps. Then I'll get 270s or 275s and I'll do some shrugs. But I don't, like where people go wrong with shrugs is they have the weight at the side. You're not supposed to, I ain't gonna say you're not supposed to. I just know I don't do them that way. I have the weight at the front. My fists are to the front when I do them, and I pull up and down like that. I don't have it to the side like I see other motherfuckers do that, but motherfuckers do what they do. Yeah, I do both those things. I start off with both those things, and that's traps. That's traps for the day. I only do them two things. But yeah, Floyd is not an endearing character. Ali is an endearing character. George is an endearing character. Joe is an endearing character. Even though Mike Tyson was the baddest man on the planet and he had his character flaws and he had all his different things that he had going on, he is an endearing character. He is a man. He lost a lot of money, but look at how God bless him. He gave him a lot of money. See? Mike lost a lot of money. He made a lot of money and it all got fucked off and stolen and all that. But God blessed him and gave him more money. He has a legacy. That's why he's still able to get money at his age, because he has a legacy. He is an endearing character. Ask yourself, Netflix could have easily called up Floyd to put some money in his pocket. Why they called up Mike? Why they called up AJ? Shout out to Drew. You see TKO interview? Nah, I ain't seen it yet. I've been making fun of Wilder all day. I ain't seen it yet. Ain't nothing they gonna say that I don't already know. It's a 7-year plan where you got idiots that's judging them off the first 1 or 2 cards. You understand they got 7 years to build, right? And a lot of fucking money. But let's judge them off their first 2 cards. That's smart. That card was trash. That wasn't stupid motherfuckers. Coach, what the fuck, bro? What it do? You know? They got a 7-year deal with Paramount. That's damn near 10 years. They got 7 years to build that shit up, and a lot of fucking money and a lot of fighters that's gonna need a place to fight. But let's judge them off the first 2 shows. That's smart. Silly ass shit. Back over to Floyd. Mike is a beloved character in the sport, even though he has a flawed character. Everybody know that. Mike was a wild man. But because he has a legacy and because he is an endearing character, he could get out there at damn near 60 years old and get 20 mil off of Netflix. 20, 30 mil, whatever it was, 20, 30, 40, whatever it was. Mike's name is still worth dollars. But for some reason, check me out. Why was Floyd never able to get corporate sponsorships and big brands? Why wasn't it him in a Domino's commercial, a Meineke commercial? Better get Mako, right? Y'all remember the old Spice commercials with Marvin Hagler? Anything else would be uncivilized. Y'all know Marvin Hagler was in a movie, right? Indio. He had 2 movies. Indio 1 and 2. I saw both because my uncle, God bless the dead, was a big Marvin Hagler fan. Indio 1 and 2. He's fighting with the rebels. You know what I'm saying? Why was Floyd never able to really leave the boxing space? Other guys did not make the money that Floyd made. Other guys did. Marvin did. George did. You know what I'm saying? Ali is the king. To me, he will always be the king. Ali is the king. It's really not a debate to me. Ali is the motherfucking king. I only wish that he would have got to leave this sport in better circumstances. But he is the GOAT. Nobody else could be the GOAT to me but Ali. No one. You know what I mean? It's endearing characters all throughout the sport that were able to go to different fields. Floyd's whole thing was, I made enough money that I don't got to do that, right? They'll say, well, Floyd made a lot of money, even though he didn't have sponsorships and endorsements and brand deals. Well, guess what? I guess that wasn't enough. You made fun of fighters that retired broke and you popped your shit. And that was cool at the time. It always happens the same way. You talk that shit when it's cool to talk that shit because karma ain't come around for you yet. Holyfield said it, that somebody told him, be nice to people on your way up because those are the people you're going to pass by on your way down. It's real shit out here in these streets. Real shit. About to post the link in the chat. Virtuoso said, I remember when Lennox Lewis. Yeah, Lennox was in the Old Spice commercials. Yes, he was. You know what I'm saying? But it's real shit. Shit is not for play. You hear about how successful Floyd was. Steve Kim posed the question, and I don't even know what to make of it because of how provocative it is. Check this out, real talk.
What's good?
Steve basically proposed that Floyd was never that big a draw. That the numbers they was putting out was fake.
Yeah, I concur.
Could you believe that though? That
no,
the numbers
yeah, because if you think about it, think about all of his biggest shows. They all either had a country or an entire sport behind them. Floyd was never a big draw. Nobody liked Floyd.
No.
And then if you think about, break it down demographically.
I'm on that bandwagon that he by himself was not a big draw. Not by himself. He was a draw, but not the Berto fight, right? We all know what we
I'll
thinking
put it
about.
like this: Floyd was never on the level that Canelo got to.
I don't know about that one.
I don't. Okay, do you see Floyd selling 800,000 with the unknown Russian? I don't.
Country.
I think you give him Floyd the right opponent, and it draws huge. Like I mean,
But that's the point. It has to be the right opponent. Canelo doesn't need the right opponent.
You could say that about Canelo. You could say that about Canelo, country. In fairness, that if you give Canelo the right opponent, it'll draw huge. But what is the baseline for what you do? What is the baseline? My contention has always been that in Floyd's era, he was very fortunate that his contemporaries were also draws. He fights Shane Mosley, but Shane wasn't some fucking nobody. Shane was not some fucking nobody. Shane was established. You know what I mean? So yeah, you did $1 million with Shane, but Shane was not a nobody. Cotto was not a nobody. Marquez was not a nobody. You see what I mean? Canelo
it was always the right ingredients, and that's why I give it to Coach Malachi. He said it best. He said Floyd was like lightning in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just the perfect timing, the perfect ingredients. You know what I'm saying? And like, all these guys had good followings. Floyd, in and of himself, he does 400K with Berto.
Let me read the super chat. Shout out to Luis. That sounds racist. Wilder's gonna pop out. Yeah, he's gonna pop out and punch me in the brown. I better be careful. See, this is the thing. When Steve says that Wilder, when Steve says that Floyd was not as big a draw as people think he was, he's not saying what we're saying. What we're saying is you sold well because you always had great dance partners, but you by yourself didn't sell that well. That's not necessarily what Steve is saying. Steve is saying that the numbers they put out was fake. The gate receipts they put out, yeah, that was fake. That Showtime may not have stole your money. You just believed the lie that you weren't actually that big a draw. They just exaggerated. Could you guys believe that?
I don't know. I don't think I do, man, because I mean, also you got to also take into consideration he knew how to manipulate the crowd and people. He played the villain very well. He got a lot of people that hate him that wanted to see him lose. So I mean, aside from whatever he did draw, you had that many more people tuning in or coming to see it because they wanted him to lose and stuff like that. So I mean, the man knew what he was doing. You know, he made his money big time, and I think he passed that on to Canelo after they fought. You know, in a sense.
Well, I've always taken issue with that perspective. You're not the first person that I've heard say that he passed it to Canelo. I never agreed with that because not every Mayweather. No. It's my turn. No, it's my fucking turn. It's my fucking turn.
Well, then take
fuck,
you, country.
God dang,
can I go?
No, it's my channel, damn it.
Fuck you fucking tourist. Now, what I was gonna say was I've always taken issue with the contention that Canelo got anything from Floyd, because if you look at Victor Ortiz or Marquez or any guy that fought Floyd, they didn't go on to become what Canelo became. I got a deep respect for Canelo because Canelo is what a lot of people pretend to be. He did get it out the mud. This motherfucker was a redhead 15 years old in Mexico, bro. They must have been trying to beat his ass every fucking day. Redhead with fucking freckles in Mexico, bro, right? That motherfucker really got it out the mud.
That dude was literally a redheaded stepchild.
Yeah.
Well,
redheaded
stepchild. The glaringly obvious difference between Canelo and Floyd is that Canelo was a lot smarter with his money over the long run than Floyd was.
Yeah.
It's clearly obvious.
Hey, Jules,
hold on.
Go ahead.
Hey, you gotta shut the fuck up at some point, country. Jesus.
What? Let me finish what I'm saying. Goddamn.
Jesus Christ.
He never
Hey, you got the ice outfit. Hey, Jules, you got the ice outfit, bro. All right, bro.
Out of the book
we're not fucking with you, bro.
Hey, fuck off.
No, I was gonna say.
Yes, he did take some things out of the Book of Floyd. Now, go ahead.
Are you still talking?
I'm done, motherfucker. You goddamn Puerto Rico.
All right.
You see that, bro?
Nah.
Country is that colonizer Wilder was talking about, bro. That's him. That's country.
He's trying to colonize me, bro.
He's trying to colonize the show.
He's trying
Fuck
to turn
you,
me into
country.
Puerto Rican.
Fuck
He's trying
you,
to plant. He's
country.
trying to plant his flag in you.
I'm not Puerto Rican, bro. Okay,
Oh, is that
I'm
what
not
it is?
Puerto Rican. All right,
I
I've been
know you're not.
Ecuadorian your whole life. Nah, go ahead, Alvarez.
No, no. I was gonna say, man, it sucks that like all the losses that he had, Floyd, Duvall, Crawford, he's not gonna be able to avenge them, unfortunately, like other great fighters, you know?
Yeah,
And
but
it sucks.
yeah, but see, this is all right. Here's the thing. Here's the
Yeah,
thing.
but he
Here's the
lost
thing.
those fights. Like,
No.
What's there
It's
doing?
but here's the thing. Look.
Oh no, he
For
lost
example,
them. He lost them for sure.
I'm not debating that he lost them. Like, there's no debate. When he lost big time. That's the point you're making. That when he lost to Bivol, he lost big time. When he lost to Crawford, he lost big time. When he lost to Floyd, he lost big time. It wasn't even competitive, and that's cool. But all I'm gonna say to that is, great fighters lose. He's not supposed to be perfect. This is boxing. If you outside of that pocket of the Mayweather era, the great fighters lose, bro. They
Yeah.
lose. Ali lost
That's
to
why it's the
Burbick.
most
Ali
annoying
lost
shit, bro.
to Burbick. He lost to Holmes. He didn't avenge none of that. He lost to Burbick and Holmes. Roy Jones Jr. lost big time to Antonio Tarver. Big time. And he kept losing after that.
Bro got slid under the ring.
Hey, but
Right?
Jules, who's gonna be
Broke Julius's
Shakur, bro?
little heart.
The shit is no, espera. The shit is, tú no lo castiga. No, you shouldn't castigate him for that. You should. The great fighters. Look, te lo estoy diciendo, Alvarez. One of these days, somebody's gonna fuck up that little Japanese boy. It's not far away either, because he's too brave. He's not a coward. One of these days, somebody's gonna fuck him up, and when he gets fucked up, Japanese fighters can't just lose a fight. They got to get turned into pulled
Oh, they gotta
fucking
die.
pork when they lose a fucking fight. They get you know
They're like samurais,
you know,
bro. They're fucking-
Murata, Yamanaka, Tanaka. Yo, when these dudes lose, they lose big time. It's gonna
I think
happen.
he's making up names now, bro.
But to get back to Floyd before Country wrote his PhD thesis, I'm with round one. Like you said earlier in the chat, Floyd dropped the baton. Canelo had to pick it up. Like, what are we doing here? He didn't pass the torch. And I can actually believe Steve Kim when he said Floyd wasn't that big a draw, because how often do we see them bullshitting the numbers today?
That's
like,
true.
good Lord, how much money did Spence lose them when they were putting him on those pay-per-views and all that shit? But they kept putting numbers. 300,000 buys, 500,000 buys.
So you believe that theory's possible, Jason? That Floyd wasn't actually, those numbers weren't real. That shit was fake.
Yep, I believe it. I can believe it.
Wow. Undefeated, you can believe that?
It's 50-50, bro. I'll be honest, 50-50, because I could possibly like Marquez was a draw, bro. I could see him and well, hold on. Do you know what Bradley and Marquez did? Because I think it was on pay-per-view, right?
Didn't it do like 5? It did a respectable number, I believe. It did like 5 or something like that.
Okay,
It
let's
didn't
say
do a
it
bad
did.
number.
Let's say it did 500,000, right? 500. If you got the return of Mayweather after beating Oscar versus Marquez,
Right.
I could see it do a million. I could see it do a million. What else did he do? That Berto fight, 600,000. That looks fishy. I'm putting at maybe 300,000 or 400,000. Cotto easily over a million.
Hey,
Who
but
else?
Jules, I was gonna say, bro. I was gonna say, like, with Turkey giving him what, a 7-year contract, like he wants him to fight 5 to 7 times. I don't want Canelo to become a Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Like where he'll
No,
have
pero
one.
depende. Manning depende. Because, ponlo tú. If Crawford wanted to keep fighting, Turkey would have paid him to keep fighting. ¿Me entiende? The moment that Canelo doesn't want to fight anymore, he's not going to fight anymore. He's not. It doesn't have to be 7 years. The moment the guy says, "Look, I'm done. I'm retired." Okay, you're done and you're retired. He's not. I don't think
Forcing right off in the sunset.
I don't think Canelo's going to fight for another 7 years. De verdad. I give him another 2. Porque también él es joven. He's young. Like, he's old in boxing. He's old in boxing for a boxer because you've been boxing since you were 15. So, internally you're kind of old.
You're like 20 years, right?
Yeah. But you know, you're not an old man. You know, when you retire, you're gonna get to retire before 40, bro. So your dick still gets hard. Still want
Yeah.
blowjobs.
You're not
still,
gonna be
you know,
all
you still,
chuerco and shit.
Really?
yeah. So with all the money that he made, and honestly, you know, like it's a great, like, to me, that's a success story. So many people have so much hate and envy for Canelo that they don't even look at it as a success story, but it is. Go back
I know,
and look
but
at where he
I
came
know, but
from.
I know, but Jules, I just don't want him to, like, you know, I don't want him to become like a Tyson, bro. Right?
No,
Like
Manning, no,
legend.
Manning, eso no va pa. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. Not to that guy. Canelo no es estúpido. Eddie's not dumb neither. They're gonna fight you, Bank. No es verdad. La gente que ellos van a pelear, what you think? They're gonna be out here fighting fucking better, baby. Gente así. No, it's gonna be Shiraz's. It's gonna be Eubanks. It's gonna
See,
be.
I mean, he's
I'm
been wanting that
cool. I'm
Eubank fight for a
cool.
minute.
Yeah, I'm cool with the Eubank fight. I don't know about the Hamza fight though. I'm cool with Eubank.
He beats. Yo, you acting fucking nervous, bro. You sure you're not Ecuadorian? You acting nervous. He beats
Bro,
Again,
Shiraz, bro.
I
He
don't
beats.
know
He beats Shiraz, bro. That's
how
not.
tall is that motherfucker, bro. How tall
It
is he?
don't, bro. How tall was Callum Smith? How tall was Rocky Fielding? You think Shiraz is really that much? Yo, te lo voy a decir ahora. Callum Smith would fuck up Hamza Shiraz. That's yes. He would fuck that guy up. No, I'm telling you, Shiraz did what he did with Edgar. Se ve bien. No, you know, I'm not hating. It's a credible opponent, pero no te la pierda. Canelo could go do what he do with that guy, and I promise you he's gonna knock him out. I promise you he's gonna knock out Hamza Shiraz. It's a credible opponent,
I mean, he
but
didn't
he'll
knock out
knock
Berlanga,
him
man.
out. Berlanga was running. Why do you guys keep forgetting that? Berlanga didn't even fight Canelo the way that he fought Shiraz. Once Berlanga realized that I can't stay on the outside of Shiraz because he's so tall, right? He's smacking me on the way out. He tried to fight him on the inside. Go back and watch it. He tried to fight him on the inside, and that's why he got caught. Whereas with Canelo, you were in survival mode from the bell. That's the only reason a lot of these guys are going the distance with Canelo. They're in survival mode from the bell, whether it's Charlo, Skull, or Berlanga. If y'all don't move and y'all sit there and punch, he's going to get you. The only one who sat there and punched with him, and he was very strategic about when he did it, that, okay, I'm way ahead now. Now let's sit down and show some action. Was Crawford.
Triple G.
No,
Oh, my
Crawford.
bad.
I'm talking about recently because Triple G, that was basically 10 years ago. Yakasi, almost 10 years ago. Talking about recently, the only dude who made a decision to sit down and punch with him, and it was only briefly and towards the end of the fight, was Crawford. But the bulk of the fight, yeah, he's moving around too. You have to. These guys ain't doing that because of how hard he don't hit. I'm telling you, he's gonna knock out Shiraz. You're gonna see. You're gonna see.
Well, when you look at the stats, they weren't that far off, man, from Crawford and Canelo. The
talking about
punching stats.
The punch stats, yeah, but you know, CompuBox is a good earmark. It's a decent yardstick. I don't take away from CompuBox, but that's not my way of looking at the fight because, well, Canelo might have landed a bunch of punches in a particular round or particular rounds. You know, a lot of the time, honestly, I play it by ear, how I felt once the fight was over. Por ejemplo, que cuando este tipo peleó con Murtazaliev, I felt Josh Kelly won the fight. I did like it. I think Josh Kelly did enough to win that fight. At least 7-5, at least. So, and you know, they gave it to him. And that's what I go off of. I don't always score it round by round unless it's a big, important fight. But seeing that fight, like, yeah, I felt, yeah, Josh won that shit. It's either Josh won or it's the draw. But who didn't win was Bakram. You didn't win. It took you too long to get started. And you're the away fighter, you know? And you're the away fighter. So that really doesn't help your situation. Canelo, you lost comprehensively to Crawford. You lost, like, after that fight was over, like, yeah, there's no question you lost that fight. I wouldn't want to see a rematch. If Crawford were still around, I wouldn't want to see a rematch. Like, bro, there's nothing to go back to. It's not a fight that needs a rematch. Like, Canelo Golovkin needed a rematch, but that just like the Bivol fight, I didn't
I
want to
think
see a second
what
Bivol
puts us
fight.
off from a rematch, it isn't that there's nothing to come back to. It's that we recognize that you're an old dog, bro. You're not finna learn some new tricks. It's like I can't sit here and have faith the same way I did the first fight that you're gonna be able to show up in form because you didn't look any better than you did when you fought Skull.
Yeah, it's going to be worse, man. I'm telling you, if they had a rematch, it would be worse.
Yeah, so it's
Probably,
more so
yeah.
like maybe if this fight had happened when they were both like 5 years younger, then we there's a conversation to be had. But
Yeah.
Hey, how
it's
did
just that's just not how the way the
how
cookie
did
crumbles.
Skull get knocked out? You guys saw
The
that
guy
shit?
was
He got
so
he got knocked the fuck out actually.
You got to shut the fuck up at some point. Listen, the guy he fought was a fucking house. That's how he got knocked out. Go look at it. Jacob Bank. That dude was fucking huge, bro. He looked like a bodybuilder.
Niggas in a house.
It was a fucking house, bro. It's like, how the fuck you gonna fight? How do you fight a house? How,
Una pinche
bro?
torre.
He wasn't moving though.
Fucking
He looked
chainsaw.
Like he did with Canelo, man. He ran
Came,
from
house
Canelo.
that came with all the appliances and everything.
No, yeah, but also country to when a guy's that big and he has ring coverage. I got that from Dwyer, and you don't often hear the pundits talk about it, but yeah, ring coverage is a thing to where if you're big enough, in 2 steps you're in front of the guy. If you're big enough, because long legs make for long strides. 2-3 steps, you're in front of the guy. Your arms are long, so you cover a wider area. And for a guy like Skull, who wants to play keep away all night, well, it's harder for you to get away when the guy takes up that much space. Whereas with Canelo, God bless him, he's got little cucaracha legs, bro.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like when you think of it as like of a sphere, if you were to put your arms out like starfish, essentially, somebody who's like 6 foot, 6'2", their fucking reach is gonna be like fucking 9 feet of space that they're able to cover.
Yeah, that's why Berlanga tried it with Shiraz. You can go back and watch the beginning of that fight. He thought he could box and move, and it was like, no, this guy's too long. He's smacking you on the way out. You can't do that. So you're gonna have to fight him. And then he stopped moving around and shit like that. When you got a tall guy, he's got long arms, he's got long legs, long strides. It's hard to get away from a guy like that. So this Jacob
Like
Bank
fucking-
guy, like. Dude was
Like fucking
he's
Hondura.
a big dude. He's a big, yeah, like exactly. Now that he's using it because he wasn't using
Yeah.
it before, he's being a dickhead. But he's using it now that like, yeah, I got long arms. I'm gonna use this long ass jab to jab the shit out of you. Shout out to Luis. Would you rather be Blair Cobbs or Yo? Come on, bro. I don't want to be me, but I'm up.
Bro, I'd rather be
I'd rather be
bitch
dead,
in
bro.
Hooters than Adrian Broner. Like, goddamn.
For real, yo.
Bro, I'd rather be Keith Thurman, bro.
Nah, but you know
So
what?
you
I'd rather be Adrian Broner. I'd rather be Adrian
Really?
Broner than that.
Hell
Clock.
no.
In
Then that-
2026?
No, bro, no,
Then-
no,
Then-
no,
Yo,
no,
who's
no,
a
then
no,
the other
bigger star?
dude, the Cobbs motherfucker. At
Look,
least
look,
Who's
look,
a
I'll give
bigger
you
star?
this. I'll give you
Jerome
has
this.
a good record.
I'll give you this.
Yep.
Cobbs is corny, right? He's corny, but he's still young and able to rebuild himself.
No, he is not
Adrian
young.
Broner.
He is not
Adrian
young at
Broner
all.
he's a lost cause, bro.
Cobb's like
See,
30
see,
something, bro.
Now, you know what the real shit is? Asking somebody if they want to be Blair Cobbs is the equivalent of asking them, so you want autism? You want autism? Would
Nah,
you like a
but think about
glass
it
of
like this, bro.
autism?
Yo, like
He said,
Like,
"Would you
Cobbs-
rather have
Cobbs-
autism or alcoholism?"
Cobbs looks like he's enjoying his time, bro,
Right?
at least, bro. Like Adrian Broner seems like he's just unhappy right now.
Like I don't.
Yo,
I'm,
the
like,
shit is
not that I
Adrian-
feel sorry for
I'ma
the
say
dude,
this.
but
No, wait. I'm gonna say this. If I have to pick between them two dudes, you know what? You know why I would pick Blair Cobbs? Because Adrian Broner's not actually that old, but he looks like he's in his 40s. He's not. He's like in his 30s and not
What is he?
mid 30s yet. Like he's not 35. I think he's
you're
like
lying.
34.
He's not even 35.
It's because of all
He
that
might be
drinking he
there.
does.
Hey, but
There it
Jules,
is.
Jules, I'm talking about boxing record. That's what I'm thinking about. But you guys are thinking about.
Oh,
Broner's
Man.
36, but he's a
don't
old
care.
36.
my dude.
I don't
That
care
dude
for either
look
of them.
56, bro. That dude look 56, bro. Like that
Yeah,
dude
like
is
he's
old.
already
Like, he
grain
look
in the
old.
beard and shit.
Yeah, like that dude is winoed out. Like he a wino, like he a full on wino now. Like all he need is a brown paper bag. What's in the brown paper bag? What he sipping on? What
That
night
nigga,
train?
he's a Waymo.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Fireball.
he fire. There you go, Fireball. That sounds about right. He drinking that
Bruh.
Fireball.
He's drinking
Him-
Skull.
That night train, bro.
That night train, bro. You got to catch that one now. That night train. So that dude is finito, bro. But Yeah, if I had to be one of them two dudes on some real shit, like you talking about who you gonna be, yeah, I would rather be Blair Cobbs, blissfully fucking retarded, bro. Like that's better than being
Yeah,
Broner,
you
bro.
know, like you know
Broner,
what?
no,
You know, because you know Blair Cobbs lives a happy life. That nigga
Yeah.
too retarded to
right?
be fucking upset.
Say he catch a Pokemon, he happy as shit for the rest of the month, bro.
I
Like
don't
I
I
call
don't
him
know if I've seen
Mewtwo.
a
Like,
video of Blair
Well,
Cobbs frowning, bro.
not only
yay!
that, but Blair Cobbs ain't broke either. You know.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
probably not.
bro, that
Well,
motherfucker looks like a
I
Pokemon,
don't know
bro.
about all that now. For real,
Dude
yo,
looks
he
like a
he looked like a
Pokemon.
fucking like a Charizard or some shit. Shout out to motherfucking Mr. Calderon. Bigger fall from stardom, Tank or AB? I would say
AB,
Tank.
not even close, because
AB.
Tank was never a
Tank,
AB is
star.
No,
not even
Tank,
no, no,
close.
no. I would
Tank.
say
It's
Tank. I would
AB.
say Tank. You know why it's a bigger fall? Do you know why it's a bigger fall?
What?
Tank is unbeaten. The world was his oyster. He didn't go through the embarrassments that Broner went through. Remember, Broner got his ass beat by who was it,
Yeah,
Maidana and
Maidana.
Sean
No, that
Porter.
was
Madonna
God,
packed
Pacquiao.
his
Sean
ass up.
Porter
Pacquiao.
was what makes Tank's descent even worse is that you had the opportunity to make more money than Broner did, bro. You was about to get 40 M's for a fucking layup. You the stupidest motherfucker on like
Yeah,
in
yeah, I
a
agree.
glossary in a secret library somewhere in the country in the Colorado Springs, bro. The stupidest motherfucker that ever came out of Baltimore. You gonna see a picture of Tank right there. Like, look at this dumb motherfucker. You was about to get 40 M's for a layup, and you lost it punching some bitch
That nigga
that
lost
you
his fucking dragging a stripper. Come on now.
Hey
fucking
man,
go
Come
had a
fall
on,
good
that over
man.
a
he had a good
stripper,
promise, bro.
bro.
He
Come
had a
on, man.
he had a good like
Come on,
potential.
dog.
Come on,
He had the
man.
opportunity, you know what I'm saying? He could have parlayed that into pornography. Like I would have got into pornography after that. Like 40 M's, like I'm dedicating 3 to my pornography.
Yeah, bro, you
company.
could have been Tank's taint.
Bro, I would have been fucking different bitches in Central America. That would have been my shit. The tour of South America. Fuck a Uruguayan bitch, Paraguayan bitch, Mexican bitch, Ecuadorian bitch, so on and so
No,
forth.
because when you
We could have
when you
fun.
get
No,
to that
that-
level, because when you get to that level, you can come up with real creative lists. Like, don't get me wrong, I've completed the Zodiac, you know, but like you can have some creative ass lists, bro. Like,
Bro, he could, you know what I'm saying? And they would have fucked with him because he from America, because he got a lot of ugly ass tattoos.
I
They
don't
probably
know, bro.
wouldn't
I
even have
still
known
think
he's
it's
a boxer.
AB,
They
bro.
probably would have thought he was a rapper.
I've
or something.
completed the
You think
every
he's gonna
birth
beat it?
month and every
Beat
Zodiac.
what?
You think
The
he's
case?
you think he's gonna beat the case?
Nah. No, what he's not gonna beat is the probation violation.
He's not
Like,
gonna beat
Hey,
it.
well,
there's
George,
no
No,
way
George,
to get
I thought
around
that's
that.
what you said. Wait, one at a time. Ray, I thought that's what you said, that he was gonna beat that case. Like, I'm like,
No,
I don't
I
think
still
he's
think
gonna
he's
beat
gonna.
that case.
I think he's gonna like beat it at this point. Like at one point, I thought he was gonna get the time. I don't know. Like I've lost faith in the chances of Tank Davis like being arrested ever since like was even able to go on probation. I don't know, man. I think like a guy that's like doing this much crime should have been in jail by now, like
The shit is
for a while.
the shit is you know one thing you want to pay attention to, the hit and run was in Baltimore. That's a blue state. Y'all motherfuckers don't lock people up. This shit with this stripper is in a red state. That's Florida. They not gonna play with you, Tank. They not gonna play with you.
Florida don't fucking.
not-
Well, they're gonna play with him, but
And they're gonna play in his ass, but that's
yeah,
after they
yeah,
don't play with him. But they will.
same mind,
They're
same
gonna
mind.
they're gonna play in his ass, but yeah, they're not gonna play with you. And the shit is, it's only so much you could get away with. Honestly, it's only so much. It's a wonder you were even out now. There's only so much you could get away with. You were already on probation for 3 years. There's a video of you hemming this bitch up. I just can't realistically see how the police seen the video. Like, they made a report, and that's what got this upgraded to a criminal case, was them seeing that video. It's like, I don't really see how you beat that. I do not.
I don't see how they do it either, but it wouldn't be the first time a prosecution fumbled a layup.
hey,
Well,
George, I was gonna say, man, I hate to bring up this topic, but the Alex Pretty shooting,
what about it?
Was it? I want to know your opinion.
I didn't see him get shot. I didn't see his shooting. I didn't see. I saw the girl. I saw the woman. But I didn't see him get
that's
shot.
the white dude,
That's
right, with the
dude.
glasses?
The only thing I know about the dude, was he was antagonizing them. right? I saw that like because people posted clips of that on X, but I didn't see the moment that he got shot. So I can't tell you if it was justified or not. I can't tell you nothing about that. Now, if you want to ask me about the woman, I already said it's not justified or not justified. There's stupid shit that you don't do. I'm sorry. I don't know what era these white people grew up in where you think you could run up on people that got guns and play with them. But yeah, I'm sorry. Like, well, I'm not sorry to be honest because that's your fault. You got shot. And
Yeah, I had the
that's
same stance.
the reaction that you elicited is the one that I expected. You don't play with people that got guns. You like, nah, you don't play with them. Now what you did, and I said it before they came out with all the stuff in that pocket of when it happens and they come out with all the shit. I already said, Ma, there is an officer in the path of your vehicle. You hit that gas, you know what he's gonna think? This bitch tried to run me over. Pop, pop, pop. And that's all she wrote.
Jules, I'm talking about the dude. I'm talking about the dude, the dude that was armed that got killed. Alex Pretty.
Yeah.
They thought
No.
the only thing you gotta stop answering for me, real talk. You got to chill out. The only thing that I know about that dude is they thought he had a gun, and he did have a gun. That's the only thing I know. But I didn't see the video of him getting shot, so I can't tell you if I think it's justified or not. I didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know if they were right to shoot him or not. I don't. But I will tell you this, Alvarez. I'm not going nowhere where there's no police or no federales with no gun. I'm not, homie. Why? Because I'm going to get shot. That's my purview. I'm not going to move quick around no officer. Brody, if they stop me, yo, hands on the steering, like, bro, why would I be making sudden movements, let alone why would I go to a place where these law enforcement people is at with a firearm? What am I doing? My purview of everything with the police, because my purview of anything involving police or federal people is I'm gonna get shot. That's literally my purview. If you do anything sudden, if you do anything stupid, the outcome in my mind is, I must be trying to get shot.
Right.
I grew up in New York where the police. No, homie. I grew up in New York where the police will beat your ass just because they want to. So if you want to play with people that got guns, okay, go get shot, because that's what's gonna happen. Go get shot. Motherfuckers is really playing with people that got guns and they shot. What the fuck you thought was gonna happen?
It's like when they got a gun pointed at them, they say, "What are you gonna do? Shoot me?"
Right? Yes, that's what they're gonna do.
Yes, actually.
That's why they have guns, genius.
They're treating the only the misconception that I see while people are sitting like they're sort of stuck on stupid and acting surprised. Yo, homie, these are customs agents. You know what that is? Customs. You acting like ICE is some new shit, or customs agents is some new shit, or customs agents shooting motherfuckers. It's like that's not some new shit. Customs agents can do that. They work for the federal government. They are federales. Now, when has it ever been a good time? When has it ever been a good idea to play with federales? When was that ever a good idea? See, because
hey, but Jules, I was gonna ask you. So, what's the difference between him and Kyle Rittenhouse?
Kyle Rittenhouse should have got his ass beat too. You shouldn't have been out there with that. What you thought I was going to defend Kyle?
No, I'm just asking, bro.
I'll put it this way. I don't know specifically what Kyle did. I don't know specifically what you did, but you are another dumbass. That's what I see. Why are you out there with an automatic weapon? Are you going to shoot people?
Exactly.
Are you going to shoot people? It don't make sense for you to be out there with an automatic weapon. What are you doing? Now, what's the common denominator between Kyle Rittenhouse, the good woman, and the other guy? You know what it is? You're not even going to guess. You're not even going to guess. Some of the panelists are not going to like me for this.
I know what it is.
Shut up, bro. They're all white.
Fuck, man,
white.
fuck you. I did know it.
I was going to say
no,
that.
mames.
Do you know what?
I hate
now,
that
do you know what? Now, do you know why I bring that up? I know Country's smart enough not to do no dumb shit like that. I know Jason is smart enough not to do no dumb shit like that. You understand? So I'm not knocking them, but I'm just saying that the ones who get carried away thinking they could do shit they can't do is white people. Yeah. The fuck is wrong with you, bitch? You thought you was bulletproof? The fuck is wrong with you, homie?
I was going to
what the
argue, Jules, but there's too many videos of white dudes wrestling alligators and climbing Mount Everest. And disagree.
I'm saying like what, like y'all fucking with federal, like I don't know what outcome you think is going to happen. Like do you think that Stephen Strange is going to open a portal and Iron Man going to walk through that shit?
I have come to bargain.
What the fuck do you think is going to happen?
Hey, but Jules, man, once they kill white people, bro, the whole world's watching, man.
Not
So?
really. Not really. You
Nah.
acting like yo, let me tell you something. Homegirl got popped, right? He lit homegirl up, right? Was there protests in the streets? Was it? Like did they have the reaction to that we saw in 2020 with the BLM riots? No. There are a lot of people that are sitting around saying, dumb bitch, that's what you get. And they're doing that with the guy. Why are you going to a place where there are customs agents? Stop calling them ICE. They are customs agents. Does that help you understand it a little better? Why are you going to a place where there are customs agents with a firearm? What is it you're trying to do? Now, you think you're going to talk your way out of it, and it's always the same, because you never done nothing bad. And because nothing bad has ever been done to you, you think there's some talking shit. My guy, you going to a place with customs agents with a firearm. What do you think is going to happen? Does this seem like the recipe for success?
Right. So look, let me ask you this. Let me ask you guys this though. The Second Amendment, right? The right to bear arms, right? To go against authoritarian government, like like don't tread on me. Do you guys see? Like,
here's the problem with that though. Here's the problem with that though. ICE isn't doing the customs agents aren't doing this to citizens. Like they're not going out targeting citizens. Like they're going out targeting people who are not supposed to be here.
See, now, Jason, shut the fuck up. You're not being condemned. You're not being concise enough. Deporting illegal aliens is not tyranny. That's not tyranny. I'm sorry. That's tyranny. If that's the case, then every government in America, then every government around the world is a tyrant. They would have to be, because they all do that. They all do that. Yep. Removing people who entered the border illegally is not tyranny. All these different countries that you see on a map have borders. People don't want to respect this one's.
Right, but Jules, Obama,
you know who wish?
Obama
You know who wish had the Second Amendment, bro? Venezuela. They wish they had a second. Fucking Iran. They wish they had guns. That is like tyrant. That's tyranny right there. Not what the US
y lo que yo voy a decir es, si la gente no le gustan la ley de este país, pues vete. There's lots of places to go that don't have a Second Amendment. There's lots of places.
Hey, but what's wrong with asking questions, bro?
No, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about you asking questions. What I always complain about is la gente que viven aquí. They don't know hunger. It's just the truth that you don't know hunger. Outside of these borders in this country, there is a class of criminal and a class of terror that you wouldn't know what the fuck to do, and that's reality. Once you leave America, it's like leaving New York almost, in a sense. Right. America's sort of a bubble where you get used to things because they're good. New York is kind of like that in the sense it's a different culture to the rest of the country. It actually is a completely different culture to the rest of the country. And what I notice about Americans, you don't really know how good you have it. You actually don't know. Por ejemplo, el moreno aquí, él cree que él conoce racismo. Go to Eastern Europe if you want to see real racism. You don't get it. You don't get that. They'll call you that, fuck you up, and leave you there. That's reality. Outside of the confines of the country that we live in, it gets much worse. The quality of life here is actually very good, but I notice that people don't appreciate that. They really don't appreciate that. They're like, America's not perfect, but none of those countries out there are perfect. Some of them are worse than us. Y si tú crees que tú conoces racismo aquí because, somebody looked at you when you went to the clothing store, or somebody said something. Yeah, go outside of America. Watch. And what kills me, you won't. You won't because you're a fucking coward. You won't. You think you know hardship. No, you do not. There are countries in the world where people have to walk to get their water. They literally have to walk to get their
Hey,
water.
Jules,
You don't understand.
Jules,
You don't
I
understand the luxury it is to turn on a faucet and have it come out.
Exactly.
Man,
no, nomás iba a decir
that comment,
que,
that comment about
you know,
the racist shit is so true, and not even just Eastern Europe, just in Europe in general. Ask someone from Denmark what do they think of the Swedes. You'll learn some
Yeah.
interesting words that.
Like,
yeah, they
bro,
got a
and
whole
they don't-
different
and they
language of
don't-
swear words for
and
them.
they don't like what people what kills me is such a stark contrast to what happens within this country and the way the world really is outside of this country, that there's still barbarians out there. You know that, right? You don't care enough to look it up. You don't understand it. It's like what I said about the Venezuelans. The Venezuelans are a different class of criminal. You don't want them getting. No, you don't want those guys around. If you think the Bloods and the Crips was bad, no, not
right.
these guys. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. But play with fire, man. Play with fire. Go ahead.
yeah, like I love Mexico, bro. I love Mexico. I would not want to live down there. When you got the fucking random mayor with his head sawed off on top of a car, the fuck is that? You got
Imagínate tú
Hey,
en
yo
la
he ido.
mañana en la mañana.
Yo he ido.
Imagínate tú mañana en la mañana. They decapitated Mamdani and left his head on top of a moped.
Hey,
Yo, dog,
hey,
they're
yo voy
gonna bug the
seguido. Yo
fuck
voy
out.
seguido.
You said a moped.
For
Yo voy
real.
seguido. Yo voy seguido cada año en Guadalajara.
me, bro. I go 2 times a year to Mexico. I don't want to fucking live down there.
Sin, pro-
And I love Mexico, but no, fuck that.
No. I
sin problema.
that's why. Look, I'm gonna say this about myself. I'm a very honest person. I tell you no lies. Unless the only way I would leave here for another country is if I'm insanely rich, which I am not. So just based on normal shit, yeah, I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. People are climbing over each other to come here, and it can't be because of how bad it is. They're not climbing over each other to fucking go to fucking Germany or when shit. Fuck out of here. Everybody wants to be here because we fucking rock. And that's the truth. This place is awesome. I don't have no shame in admitting that. This is a great country. They pay for you to go to school. All you got to do is keep your fucking grades up, and they pay for you to go to school.
Yep.
If you want to do that. There's so many opportunities here that it's like, nah, we can't keep with this bullshit that we acting like we don't have it all right here. We do have
And
it
then
all
all
right
they're
here.
asking is you go through the legal ports.
And I got that from my grandmother. God bless the dead. She the one who used to say, like, this country is amazing. You guys don't know how good you have it because you don't come from places like we do. You're fucking right. You are right.
You know
I would
why?
rather live here than La República Dominicana. You're right. I would rather live here.
Because here in America, we live in overabundance.
America.
We have so much. We have like too much choice. I mean, it's crazy how much choice we got.
Fucking love the United States, and before I smoke this amazing cigarette, because I'm feeling very patriotic tonight. I don't deny that this country has flaws. Of course, it has flaws. No country is perfect. No system is perfect. Anything governed by men governing other men is going to be inherently imperfect. However, we're not the only country that's imperfect. All these motherfuckers got some shit to them. Yeah, America did bad things. Yeah, a lot of other countries did bad things too. So stop pigeonholing us.
Hey, but Jules,
that's all I'm saying.
Jules, dude. I like to ask the questions, man. This is
I like
what
to
makes
answer the
America
questions.
great.
I like to answer the questions, and I like to
Perfect.
smoke the Newports. I'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Man, why do you have to choose this one? Like, this image is just, I guess, to remind us that Shakur beat his ass, which is a good thing.
Medina's
Do you guys think Tio is gonna rebound the way Jules thinks he might?
I don't know, dude. Mentally, man, he's pretty fucked.
He needs to leave with daddy.
I don't think he is. Like, He's
Hey,
got to
that dude,
fire his dad.
he threw him under the bus, huh?
Yep.
Did
Do
he?
you think
Damn.
he'll still keep him, or do you think he'll fire him?
He's gonna keep him. I don't see him like
I
yeah, I don't see him doing that.
I think if he keeps him, it's going to be completely detrimental, and he goes down the tubes. If he ditches his dad, he may have a chance, but not a very slim one. I don't see him doing anything to really, skyrocket his career again. He
No,
had
Yeah.
a
I
chance.
said
He blew it, acting like a diva and acting stupid.
no.
Oh,
I said it early. I said it about a week ago. He's still young enough that a change of trainer can help him, but he's such a fucking crash out, bro.
Yeah,
It sucks that the LBC has to push so much narrative because they have so many great boxers right now, like Shakur, Haney, fucking
I wouldn't go so far as call Haney that, but
Well,
I
yeah,
get
and Shakur's Puerto Rican, bro.
oh, all of a sudden he's Puerto Rican.
No, he's been Puerto Rican for like about 6 years now. Since Top
I don't know
Rank.
if he.
when he
I don't know
throws
if he
punches,
rep-
he's Puerto Rican. When he
Yeah.
talks is so boring that he sends people out of the arena, he's LBC.
When he talks, he's not Puerto Rican, right?
Well, I mean, he's from Jersey, but he's Puerto Rican.
Shakur Sanchez, Jesus Christ.
I mean, everyone's pushing that Shakur Haney fight, man, but I think Shakur will take
Oh
that
God,
shit.
please no, don't do that to us.
That shit's gonna be so ass. Lord have mercy.
Lord. You would be able to count punches thrown on one hand.
Oh, fucking Brian Norman, bro. Why the fuck did he have to lose that fight?
Ray
Fuck.
was right. Ray was absolutely right. He was always ass, and we just wished it into existence that he wasn't.
yeah.
Fucking
But
Brad, man.
what's Pitbull Cruz's next move?
He's gonna wait 3 years for Gervonta Davis to get out of jail.
I was gonna say, hopefully, fuck off and never fight again. Like,
Yeah, get that little motherfucker out of here, man. I'm tired of Cruz, man. Fuck.
Cruz is like a
I don't-
shitty Nick. Cruz is a shitty Nick Ball.
Yeah,
And Jesus Christ, when you say it like that.
No, it's like, bro, he wants to fight Tank or nobody. Like, he doesn't want to compete. He doesn't want to fight for a belt. No. Yo quiera Yervanta. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, you bitch.
But the only other person I've seen him try to fight is Ryan Garcia, who, Ryan being the shithead that he is.
Yeah, and then
He
the
doesn't-
motherfucker, the WBC ordered you to fight Shakur. Nah, he's not. I don't like that style. Like, you bitch, bro. You fucking bitch.
Bro, I don't know why, but I kind of want Ryan to lose, bro, on the next fight. I hope the other dude wins, bro.
Mario Barrios. And
See.
they're both ass, honestly.
They're both so bad that it's like I could see this being a competitive fight or a one-sided ass kicking either way.
Yeah, it's just
I'm leaning towards Ryan because of the two of them, Ryan has the one thing that actually looks like an elite professional boxer, the left hook. But it's literally only the left hook.
that left hook is loaded with PEDs, bro. That shit.
I mean,
he
probably.
should-
Bro, that motherfucker made his entire career off of that one punch.
It pisses me off.
Yeah, I'm
Fucking
tired.
irritating.
No, I fell for it in the beginning. Like early in his career, I thought, oh shit, he's got good size, he's got good reflexes. That's a damn good left hook. I think we got something here with Ryan Garcia. And then he didn't change.
Then he got butt fucked.
Then he got worse.
Every time you see him on Instagram, he's hitting the Cobra bag with his wet hair and shit. Like,
Yep.
that's all he fucking does, bro.
And
Yeah,
you think that's
dude.
why he does the
Bitch-ass
booty roll
Cobra
defense?
bag.
You think that's why he does the booty roll defense? It's like the shoulder
I
roll,
think
but he
so.
turns over so far he sticks his ass out.
Yeah, and he's not serious. If you're letting your daddy train you,
Bro,
bro, at the
that
house.
nigga heard the Bruce Lee quote of "Fear not the man who practiced 1,000 punches" and fucking took that shit to heart, bro.
Yeah, hey, real talk.
Was good.
Are you high?
Of course.
He's too
I
yo.
don't-
He's too
Course.
drained.
I
He's
don't
too
think Real Talk's ever
drained,
been
bro.
sober on these lives. Like,
I had a long ass day. My baby mama's draining the shit out of me. So
Oh shit.
yeah, like I don't think it's gonna work. But
Ah, nah,
no,
bro.
come
Baby
on,
ain't even
man.
here yet. What the
hey, I
fuck?
tried. Hey, nigga, I tried. I
Good deal.
promise. I promise, bro. I tried, my nigga. But that bitch is
Hey
mean.
man, look. Let me tell you something real quick. It doesn't matter what happened in the past. It matters what you decide to do after.
Type shit. Yeah,
Bro,
no,
what
I'm just
fortune cookie
fucking.
did you pull that shit
I'm
out
just
of?
staying in the gym. I'm just gonna
I've
continue doing what I'm doing. That bitch is crazy.
I lived
Oh
on life.
shit.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what, real talk. The really thing you got to navigate carefully so she doesn't do this to you is you got to make sure she doesn't weaponize your kid against you, dude. That's the worst part.
Nah, no. That's one thing I know that like I can trust that she won't do because she doesn't do that with her other baby daddy. You know, she only has one other child, but she's very like that's the one thing I know for sure. She's not gonna try to keep my child from me. But my thing is like you're disguising doing what's best for yourself as what's best for the child, and I'm not falling for it.
Oh shit.
I'm good. Like I'm like that bitch just fucking stresses me out, man. But I fucking went and I changed that bitch's tire. Like I pulled up,
What?
swapped it, and the bitch got me blocked. So I'm like, man, I just took the tire to her front door, knocked hard as shit, and left.
Damn.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not even going for it. I
Shit,
went
man.
bought me a bag of weed and went home.
she's treating you like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. She just wants you for the fucking paycheck, man. I'm sorry.
be alright.
I'm kind of glad, even though I'm old. Fuck, I'm already old. I'm glad I have
No,
no
if I'm
kids.
being for real, bro, like I
How old?
said, I'm just glad it works.
How old?
I'm 35, bro.
Dude, I'm 36.
Y'all a
How
bunch
No
of
many?
comment.
babies.
How
Yeah,
many
no
kids you
comment.
got, bro?
And life just started, man.
I'm the
Yeah, that's
freaking.
true. Hey,
I'm
how many
definitely.
kids? Do you got any kids, bro?
Nah.
See, okay, so I'm like, all right, we're in the same boat. I'm just like, man, because I hear nothing but bad stories, man. My barber, he's 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 fucking suicidal, but he can't leave because he got a kid too. Like, fuck.
What
Right.
about
Type
having
But
shit.
Jules,
kids?
but Jules got a family, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I got 2 kids.
Shit.
Yeah, but you're with your woman, and you ain't got.
Oh, yummy. Oh, that. Oh, a dating, bruh, bruh. I don't know what to tell y'all because the women got worse. So I don't know what to tell y'all, to be honest. And actual statistics show that, like, like the dating situation is actually pretty bad. Women have progressively become more selfish. So I would not advise any young man, 20s, 30s, to marry anything. I would say
Yeah,
no, don't do it. I would say don't do it.
it's not
Or
worth.
or or if you marry a foreign woman. I'm not talking about the passport bro shit. I'm talking about marry a woman from a different first
Ah,
world
man.
country. The reason I would say that is because mujer interesa, ¿verdad? Like you marry a joint from some shithole, she's just looking for you to get her in here. Once she's in here, she's gonna fucking go nuts. I'm just saying that as you're going through your life and you have a career and you got a job and you're doing things, if it takes you to another country and you meet someone, odds are that's gonna work. Yeah, it's gonna work.
Yeah, but you
But
know
if you're
what? The
talking,
caveat is this: when you bring them here, our culture over time, and some of these joints that
They get poisoned.
yeah,
maybe
exactly,
you
they'll poison her and shit.
maybe no no
You
no
gotta watch
maybe you
that.
move there, I'm just saying that
Right.
I would give a
To be
relationship.
fair, yeah, because like the food in America is ass, anyways.
I would
Right.
say I would say the probability of a relationship being successful between two people who probably don't come from the same background, but they see something in each other that they really like. I just feel like that has a greater probability of success than dealing with what's here because the women that are here, bro, they're entitled, bro. What does marriage? I mean,
Right.
like you gotta be honest. what does marriage really service for the man? It's
Hey, but
very
Jules,
obvious
Jules,
what's in it for the
Jules,
woman.
Jules,
What's in it for the
Jules,
man?
Jules, how did you meet your girl?
Oh, at work, where most people meet up and fuck each other at work.
Type shit.
See, and
Literally.
Most people-
somebody said
Perfect.
it, bro. Like the passport bros, we go. They go and they go to other countries for the women, but those guys from those countries, they don't come here for the woman. It's vice versa.
You
They
know,
don't want
yeah,
our
but the
culture.
other, see, yeah, but see, the passport. The reason that I don't buy into the philosophy of the passport bros is you got to be honest, bro. Those guys are losers.
Oh yeah,
Imagine me going 5,000 miles away for a piece of ass. Like, what the
for some
fuck is
pussy.
going on? That's crazy. Like, yo, I had to go to Caracas for some ass. What the fuck is going on? I don't agree with that philosophy, and I think that's a loser philosophy for guys who probably they just can't get laid. Like, I maintain this. If you have a sense of humor, you get some ass. If you can
Oh
make them
yeah.
laugh, you get some ass. That's just it's a fact, bro. It's a
Yeah.
fact. That is a fucking scientific fact. You don't need a bunch of shit. Tanto hombre feo, con tanta mujer en linda. Like, what do you think is going on, bro? Look at the guy Selena Gomez is dating. That dude looks like he lives under a bridge. Have you
Yeah.
Bro,
seen
because
that
the
guy?
trick is, bro, the trick is you gotta be so funny that their eyes are just squinting, they're just laughing, so they don't really see you fully, so they think you're more handsome than you actually are.
Hey,
You
hey,
just
well, let
gotta
me
keep
ask you.
them laughing.
I
Let
think,
me ask you
Because the
guys a
moment they get
question.
mad, they open their
Sorry.
eyes and they see how fucking ugly you are.
yeah.
No. I was gonna
Yeah.
say, like, let me ask you guys, man. Like, I mean, when I was younger, I didn't give a fuck. But nowadays, like, when you have an opportunity to mess with a girl that's already with a dude,
Don't do it.
at
I've done it. I
exactly.
don't care. I've
No, no,
done it.
no. I have too.
Yeah.
I have too. But
I've been there.
It's not
I
worth
don't
it.
want to.
It's
I don't
it's
want to do
not
it
worth it,
anymore.
bro. No,
I
yeah,
think
it's
the
not worth it, bro.
you
But
know what I
so
think
many
it is
chances.
undefeated. You know what
So
I
many
think it is
chances.
undefeated. You know what I think
Oh,
it is. We come from different states, is what it is. See, in my state, it I just think it's kind of understood that you don't get mad at the dude. Like, now we all trying to fuck. Like, I feel like it's
yeah.
a unwritten understanding that like you're not supposed to wild out. At least not maybe from Harlem. Like, what
It
you look
ain't
like
no
bugging out over a bitch? All these
fun.
bitches.
It's a homie scan
Yeah, like all
game.
this community pussy, bro. Like the rec center, like fucking. This is they're like a community pool. Guys don't really get mad at each other over that. But I do believe in Texas, I do believe it'll be different. Like, yo, dog, I'll say this: if I figured that a dude gonna be mad at me and he gonna want to shoot me, then I wouldn't do it. But I never figured that when I was doing that. Like, nah, that's between what y'all got is between y'all and y'all. But if I figured somebody gonna try to pop me over that, then yeah, I wouldn't do it. No, I wouldn't do that. Like, nah, I'm good. It ain't worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Papa Foundry. Jules, it's true. You go to top. Yeah, all the time, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be down there with the British guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? They love the lady boys.
With
Let
John
them
Jones.
I
for real.
remember I was around 21 and this older lady, she was around 30s. She was trying to throw it at me. And I was about to catch it, bro. I
That's
was about to
normal.
Nah,
catch that shit.
I smashed a 29-year-old when I was 21.
And then my coworker was like, "Hey, don't do it, bro." I'm like, "What? What? She look good." She's like, "Yeah, but you don't want that karma, bro." I
It's
didn't
not worth.
listen. I
It's
didn't
not worth
listen.
it sometimes,
I
man.
smashed, bro.
If it's about the karma, like I ain't going. What's the karma? She want to give me some pussy. But if it's a dude and he really like her and you
Well, I've
la
done it.
quiere mucho.
No, no,
I've done it.
hold on, hold on, hold
I've
on,
done
hold
it,
on,
Really
bro. When I was
like
younger.
hold on. Let
It's
me
not
let me finish the
Let
story.
him land the
Let me
plane. Let
finish.
him land the plane. Go ahead.
So I was 21. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go get that pussy. So I did. Everything
Exactly.
was good. I was feeling good, bro. About 3 years later, I'm 24. I met a girl and at the university. I fucking fall in love, bro. I'm feeling good. This girl likes me. About a year and a half, she starts fucking around, bro. That was my karma right there, man.
Oh,
I was down, bro. I was depressed. I was
I
Adrian
get it.
Broner drunk, bro.
I get it.
So
I get
yeah,
it.
so
Nah,
yeah,
man.
If
it's
It
karma.
ain't, it ain't,
for me, the consequences need to be more immediate. See, if you talking about a dude like, por ejemplo, you know, okay, la tipo una cuero, but this dude really likes her. I'm gonna leave her alone because of how he's gonna handle it. he's gonna lose his mind. No, yo la quiero, manín. ¿Cómo ella puede hacer esa vaina,
Hey, but
Ay,
Jules, Jules,
To be fair, like the only time I ever did that, I did that one time. It was like the dude was like abusive as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a piece of shit. It's not like he was trying to marry her and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I think I'll be all right.
Man, it's
right?
not about
Hey, but Jules, I was gonna say, bro, like I'll tell you one thing, man. There's something about like why you got your friends that you got that you got that one bitch that for me it's like I want the girl that nobody has. You feel me?
that girl
Like
doesn't exist.
Yep.
They
And it's
don't.
I'm
not
older.
about
I'm just telling you, I'm older than you. Te lo estoy diciendo, manín.
no
Si
no
tú
no
estás
no no
buscando
no no no
Angelita.
no 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 no. Wait, mira, espérame. Pero lo que estoy diciendo es de que entre los amigos,
Mhm.
en,
The
Don't
one that
entre
you
compete,
los
bro. Don't compete,
look,
bro.
I'm saying
you know, it's not about karma, dude.
there's
It's
a
the
there's an old saying. There's an old saying. As long as you love a woman, you'll never understand her. But once you understand her, you'll never love her. And I know that
It's
that
fucking
sounds about
that
right.
is
Sounds
fucking
about
facts
right.
right there. God damn.
Sounds
Yeah,
about
I
right.
can't stand that, broad.
Sounds about right. Para mí,
Y-
si tú eres jovencito, 20, 30, my advice would be have fun. Si Diosito quiere to put something in your lap, that's up to him. But
Mm-hmm.
all lo que yo, man, I'll tell you, I worked with a broad. I told these guys, I worked with a broad. Her husband was at home sick with cancer. He's not gonna get better. She's at work fucking everybody. You got fucking cops coming in. They're fucking her in her office, bro.
That's
yeah.
wild.
Jesus
She's,
Yo,
Christ.
look,
look,
I'm swear on God, she is fucking up a storm.
Yeah,
Was
she's
like,
catching
yo,
up for lost time, man. She's making shit up for
no,
lost
and
time.
no, country, you're absolutely right. Like, if I rationalize it, you know what it probably is. She has needs. He can no longer fulfill them. She's, probably has a very high sex
She's
drive. Like, you
stuck.
can rationalize it, but that shows you that the oath, the vows, it means very little. It means very little. Like, and
Yeah.
if you look around, like, for example, there was another guy I worked with. He was with his wife for a very, very long time, right? Older guy, but he's like a debonair older guy, very virile. He's like an Ernie Hudson kind of guy. He takes good care of himself, older guy. He's fucking up a storm. These young bitches is throwing pussy at him with, what I'm saying, like, they throw, and he's taking it. But the dude was married for a very long time. He had kids, like the whole production. And it's like, this is the world, bro. This
right.
is the world.
But that,
You know what I mean?
but that's not you. That's not you, Jules.
Yeah, I did that shit at work one time. I was 21 and she was 39, and that shit blew up in my face, man. All kinds of chaos happened. Fucking ended up losing
No,
my
but
job. Shit.
no,
She
but
fucking-
Jules,
dude, it was wild, man. It was just some bullshit. And then she
Jules,
got pregnant,
Jules.
but she miscarried. I
Go ahead,
died
go
of
ahead.
a bullet. Dude, that shit was wild as fuck, man. It was like, yeah,
Damn.
never again.
Country
Never.
give her that lounge lizard dick. God damn,
That
man.
lounge, I'm gonna start calling my shit that the lounge lizard.
Man,
Dude,
Hay una
you
tipa,
should-
mira, hay una tipa,
song out of
hay una
that.
tipa que vive,
La
hay una tipa que
culebra,
vive aquí,
culebra. Oh,
una,
perdón.
una güera gordita, pero todo bien, todo bien.
Yeah.
Y había una vez, I'm saying it in Spanish so you don't understand me. Había una vez que algo pasó, and I had to like relay some information. It had something to do con la guagua de los niños or whatever. Y yo vi off top, she like, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. For me, you know why I don't do it? You know why? But you know why I don't do stuff like that? It's not even what people think. It's that I don't have the energy to be bothering with you. I don't have the, like, it's too much energy. Like, too much effort.
You get old enough, and you're like, I just don't want to deal with this shit no more. I ain't got the energy.
Yeah, it's a headache, bro. Like, it's a headache, bro. Like, I don't.
Hey, but Jules.
Espera, que cuando yo voy para el gimnasio, I some that you see on a regular basis. Y yo veo que I can see, like, I could go over there and because they'll give you the glance, or there's a certain look or whatever, and it's gonna give you a certain look, and it's like waving you in, like waving the plane, and yeah, I'm not doing that. I because I don't fucking feel like it. Like, I don't. I
I'm
want
sorry.
things to be simple. I want
Man,
things to be
I'm still hung
simple.
up on Casanova country over there. Like, how many broads are you fucking, bro? Like,
Oh,
Like, y'all forget country is a big dude. Bitches love the big dudes, bro. It's
Fucking
big dude.
country, man.
Big dude,
Damn.
6'2", 6'3", bro. They love
what's
the
your
big
not-
dude.
I'm not
What's
claiming
your
to be
guys?
no pimp or anything,
What's
but
your
I've had
Nah, you Bruce Bigelow, bro. Mel
What's your
Gibson.
guys'
Bruce
That's
number?
Bigelow.
Bruce
No, pero de verdad que
What's
some
the body
people,
count?
for me,
That was
for
his
me,
wrestling. That was his wrestling name.
I don't know. I don't know. I got a lot of pussy I got a lot of pussy all throughout high school. I got a lot of pussy in college. I didn't count. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like maybe 50.
No te
Yeah, I
pregunté
got a
a
lot
ti,
of.
güey. Ya estás casado.
Oh,
Ya estás
oh,
casado,
oh.
güey.
Yeah, no. What I'll say is, si tú se, si tú se, si tú se, fuck, si se sacaste todo tu loquera when you were young, when you're this age,
Oh,
yeah, I
yeah.
don't feel
Yeah.
like it, man. I don't feel like it.
Nah,
Right now.
yeah.
I
It's
think that's
exhausting, bro.
in my mid-30s, bro. I think that's why it feels I feel so tired going on dates. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna chill, but I do need some pussy, so I'm gonna try. But it's a fucking chore. Like,
It's cruise control, bro. Like you gotta understand that it's a whole ordeal. Okay, all right, now they're gonna be texting you, and you have to be careful. And you gotta put your phone over here, and you gotta worry about the shit, and call you, and you gotta devise. It's like, who the fuck wants to do all that? Like, yeah, I'm good.
exactly.
I'm good, dog. I just want some pork rinds, bro. Like, I want to watch some
Yo,
pork.
hey,
Pork
but
rinds, bro.
bro. Oh my God, that's so fucking, dude. Like, I'm saying, like, to have the opportunity to smash and be like, you know what? I'm too fucking tired, bro. I'm gonna just chill out and watch some fucking Prime TV or some shit. You feel me? Like,
I get more I feel more satisfied, I would say, working on a project and finishing it on a deadline that I set than algo tan simple like pussy. Like, bro, that's not a it's not hard to come by, believe it or not. Like, it's really not. Like, when you know how to get in a rhythm, and all that shit. And it's not effort. It's like, bro, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't care. And I've always been that, like, I
you
don't
just don't
care.
give a
Like,
shit no more. You're like, fuck
I
it.
don't
I don't give
fucking
a fuck.
and that works. Like, knowing that works. Like, bro, if you looking for it, you're not gonna get nothing. If you don't I don't fucking care, dog. And you're not important, and nothing you say is, like I don't care about none of that shit. You get a bad bitch and she turns out to be a starfish. You fucking get a fat bitch and she gives
Oh
you the
my
best
God.
fucking blowjob of history of the earth. You get a mid bitch and the pussy is amazing. You get a bad bitch you didn't think you could get and it fucking sucks. It's like, and you go and you cycle through it, and then it's like, oh, all right, well, this is really not a big deal. It's scarcity creates value. So if you were young and you had a scarcity of action with the females, you're gonna become an adult, and that's gonna be a big deal for you. But if you were a young slut like me, well, no, when you get older, nah,
It's
I
just
don't.
pussy, man.
It's just pussy, bro. It's just pussy, bro.
Hey, by the way, did you guys see? I guess Gamboa got out of jail. He signed up for
Yeah, I did. Yo, I did. I'm like, when the fuck did he? When did he
When the
leave
fuck did he get
Cuba?
arrested?
He got arrested in Cuba for running over a bitch.
Yeah,
And I
I
thought he was
remember that
cooked.
shit.
we were talking.
I
about
thought he
that,
was
Jason,
cooked.
remember? Yeah,
I thought he was cooked.
but
He's
he got
back
out.
here.
Yeah,
And he's bare knuckle boxing. He's probably gonna do okay because all
It's
the
because
boxers
he was fighting in that shit and he fought for his freedom, bro.
he fought for his freedom
Hey,
like
who
Running
knows?
Man and
But I
shit,
was
bro.
just surprised to see him, and he looks in great shape too. I was like,
El-
wow,
el-
what the fuck?
No, listen, Jamel Herring had a good debut in bare knuckle. Austin Trout won a title in bare knuckle, so he might do all right. All the boxers I seen go to bare knuckle, they did all right, so he might do all right. You know what I mean? But
este güey tiene como,
the other
este
shit
güey
is, I
tiene
wanted
como
to circle
cuánto.
back to the.
No, iba a decir,
He's
este
got to
güey
be
tiene como
45.
40. Sí.
El ciclón de
Yeah, he's got to be
Guantánamo.
about 45. That's a dope name, though, de verdad. El Ciclón
It
de
is,
Guantánamo.
bro. Yo, like, God
That's a dope
damn.
name, de verdad.
Yeah.
That's a dope name. And the Motor City Cobra. I always thought Hitman's name is mean. The Motor City Cobra. Ow!
Motor
I'm
City
saying that shit
Cobra.
is mean, bro. That shit me. But I had wanted to circle back to the other shit that Alvarez was talking about, because what bugs me out about people about this ICE shit is people are acting like it was ever different. That's what bugs me out about it. That this has always been the case. This has always gone on in this country. Nothing changed. This has always happened. This is what goes on. So I think the biggest difference is that this particular administration ran on that. You know, they ran on that. Like, yeah, we're gonna tighten up the border. But like, bro, all I'm saying is, you know, they've been doing this, right? Like, this is not new. This is not exclusive to the Trump administration. They've been yanking motherfuckers up for a long time. I told I tell you, I don't know if you were here, Alvarez, when I told the story that I worked with a guy 20-something years ago. They came to the job and got that man, and he had time in this country. I'm talking about, like, he was here for like 20-something years, had kids, all that. Yo, they came and got old boy because, you know, his papers wasn't right, or whatever the case. They finally caught up to him. And I'm like, I don't know. I just don't understand why people are acting like this is new. Like, this is not new. This is not tyranny. This has always gone on. This is not new.
No, porque no quieren que no somos oh shit, I'm all fucked up with my Spanish. No, I was gonna say, like, you know, they don't want to become a minority. The people in power. That's my opinion.
That's not it. That's not it. I you know why I think they did it? I believe that this is separate from whatever anyone believes or whatever. Like this is not about affiliations to political parties. This is just my explanation for why they were doing what they were doing. There could be any number of reasons why they wanted to allow so many people, unvetted people, into the country. One theory that I heard that was really, really compelling, that makes a lot of sense, is they wanted to secure their voter base. The people on the left wanted to secure their voter base.
That is
so
true.
They wanted to let enough people in that they could always beat the Republicans at the poll. And that makes a lot of sense to me, because, you know, that's kind of like
that's why they tried busing them all to swing states.
Yeah, so that makes a lot of sense to me. That, like, yeah, and you know, because they figured if we let these people in or whatever, they'll always vote for us because they know that we're for them, and we'll always beat the GOP at the polls. That's one theory that I heard that was compelling. One theory that I had that was compelling was that one theory I have that I'm compelled by is I firmly believe the Democratic Party has been bought by a foreign government, because none of the decisions that they make in their major cities make any sense. Not for an American. Like, nothing you're doing seems to be in favor of the American people. It seems to be in favor of everything and everyone else. And it's almost like you do it deliberately to destabilize this government.
Well, shit, just look at them.
Hey, Jules.
You got Ilhan Omar,
Rashidi
Tlaib, fucking AOC.
Man.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say, look. I am from LA. I'm from LA. I'm from California. Like you would.
I'm sorry, man.
Go ahead.
Expect. No. Nah, it's cool, bro. It's fun. It's all good. But
yeah, like the only thing I'm saying is I think that they were bought. I think that I'm just gonna put it out there so that I can be right for the 1,000th time. I believe that they were bought by the Chinese. The Chinese and the people in Qatar, those are the two names that pop in my head. They were purchased because they want to destabilize this country, its infrastructure, and devalue the American dollar. America is still a world power, and there are still a lot of people that would benefit from this country going under. But you can't take us on head on anymore. We're not barbarians. We know that nuclear war doesn't benefit either of us. So how do you destroy a country without resorting to that? You destroy it from within. You decay it.
So going after Greenland, you guys are in support for that?
If I benefit, I'm gonna say yes. If I benefit from it, then yes. Because if I benefit from it, why not? I don't see. This is the thing. I don't want nothing bad for nobody. You understand what I mean? I don't want nothing bad for nobody. I don't want nobody to suffer or be fucked up or poor or sick or anything like that. So I'm not advocating for them to suffer anything. But if we as the American nation benefit from annexing Greenland, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
It's like I forget which comedian it was, but someone asked him, like, what do you think of the Greenland situation? He said, well, you have two choices. American can either buy it or they can take it. I mean, what are you going to do to keep them from it?
And let's be honest. It's only 50,000 people. We could sit them here at AT&T Stadium, get us some popcorn, watch the Cowboys call it a day, bro.
The thing is,
Right.
one thing I think,
No,
one thing I
God.
think about,
Hey,
one
we'll
thing, one thing I notice about the United States' perspective in 2026 that I think is different from any other era that I've seen before it, and I'm 43, so I've been around a little while. I would say that the difference is America is asserting itself now, perhaps more than before, for what it is. We protect Europe. You fucks can't protect yourselves. We protect you. You know that. You know that. But we played nice with you long enough. We treated you like you're our equal. You're not.
When we
It's really
eat,
just
you
us.
shit.
Yeah.
It's really just us, the Russians, and the Chinese. We're the big boys. The rest of you, y'all little bro. So if we want
Right.
that, we get that. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Right,
And
right.
also,
So
the
you
thing
guys,
is, like,
It's
we're hang on,
Bivol,
hang on.
Crawford,
hold on. Let me
Canelo.
ask a question. Let me ask a question. So, what's your stance on the Israel situation, bro?
Let's not go there.
No, I'll
No,
go there. I
no,
don't
it's
give
just a
I'll
question.
go there. My stance is we are more compatible with them than the alternative, so I prefer them. I don't think they're perfect. I don't think it's not about perfect. Like I'm not the guy that's gonna make anybody to you seem like the good guys and the bad guys because my perspective is there are no good guys. We're all bad guys on the world stage. We're all bad guys because we're all murderers. Every country on the map has blood on it. The only place that doesn't is probably Antarctica. Right? Every country on the map has blood on their hands.
Right.
So,
But Jules,
Now they got
so-
leopard seals. Those are assholes. But I
No,
want to go
but-
back to Greenland real quick before we change topic again. Like people are acting like this is new. Like we've been wanting Greenland since at least during the Civil
yeah,
War.
because of the natural resources they have. This is why I keep telling people the world didn't change. They're still fighting for land. They're still fighting for resources. They're just doing it differently. But the world didn't change. That's what they were fighting for before. That's what they're still fighting for now. Nothing changed. The languages maybe, or how they fight, but the fighting and what they're fighting for, that didn't change. Still the same.
Well,
Speaking
a
of
big-
nothing
a big
changing,
part of that,
did you
though-
see? Did you hang on, Coach? Let me say this. Did you see what happened with old Governor Gavin Newsom?
Now what happened
was,
to him?
He was bigging up his train project that's like $1 billion over budget and no rails laid.
Hey,
Literally
look,
hours later.
look.
No. Literally, hang on.
Go ahead,
Literally
go ahead.
hours later, that shit caught. The shit they did have caught on fire. You could
No,
make this up.
bro. Let me tell you guys something real quick. Tell me why the far right Republicans want Gavin Newsom to become the next president. Some of them, because
Why?
of it, because he's a fucking. You tell me, bro. Trust.
Oh no, they
The
want him
only-
to run for president, not
They want him to
become
run for president. They don't want him to
Yeah.
be president because they
That-
think
Porque es
he's a
güero,
moron.
porque es güero, he's rico, you know, like.
But they don't
like.
like. But I'm just telling you. Not that I'm the oldest member of the grand old party, but I think they want him to run so that he can be embarrassed. It would be a disaster if he became president. A fucking disaster. I don't think anybody on the right wants him to win. They probably want
they
him to
don't.
run.
No, it would be a
Yeah.
They want him to run, but I don't think they want him to win. Like, bro, look at his state. No, like he cannot be president.
Hey,
Cannot.
he
I
took
know, the thing
150,000
with
homeless and
Greenland-
turned it into what is it now? Like 1 million? Like what the
The
fuck?
thing with
Yo.
Greenland is that we're trying to break free of the grip of China because they control what was it about 80% of like the world's like minerals or stuff that we need to make shit.
Yeah.
And so what we're trying to do is break free of Chinese control of that shit. So we need to get like places like Greenland, they got a lot of rare earth minerals and stuff.
And listen, yeah, and that's not a bad idea because the one thing that China excels in is mass production, and we've relied on them for that for a long time. But we're adversaries now. It's probably not a good idea to rely on them for that anymore.
Exactly.
We need to find a different way to do this because these are literally our adversaries now. Like that, you think? You know what I mean? Like it's not good. It's not a good deal. We need a better deal. So I'm not against that. I think.
But Jules,
listen.
Just like the
Listen,
Panama
hold on.
Canal.
Let me say this. The difference between me and a lot of other people that you're going to talk to is I'm not trying to tell you that I'm the good guy or that what I believe in makes me the good guy. No, I'm just the rational guy. This is better for me, so this is what I'll go with because this is what's better for me. That may make me the bad guy in your story.
You're the asshole.
Hey, just like the
What?
Panama Canal, man. I mean, like for a while there, the Chinese were getting cozy with Panama, and they were starting to get control of the canal. I'm sorry. Do we want the Chinese controlling the Panama Canal and
Fuck
being right in our
no.
fucking backyard?
No.
No. Because
Well, it's the
they're our
same with
adversaries.
country is the same as the Venezuela thing. The people on the left, like I think, have you guys never been in a fight or like have you never done anything? Do you think it would be good for us if our enemies took over Venezuela and they had the run of the place? Before them, I would say no, we'll take it. Yeah, maybe that makes us bullies, but it's still better for us. It's still safer for us. We don't need them setting up military bases in Venezuela. They want the same things we do. You're just mad because we're winning. That's what it really is. They want the same things we do. But if they get it, we're fucked. If we get it, we're all right. So let's get it.
Isolationism is cool in theory, but like communism, doesn't work in real life.
But Jules, and here I'm always the crazy one asking the question. Just because you can, why should you?
What do you mean? Why should
Because
you?
America.
No, I'm saying
I literally just told you because we don't need our enemies being that close to us. It's not complicated.
If we don't,
That's
they
why-
will.
No, country. Hold on. What we did is tantamount to what Putin is doing to the Ukraine, but I don't blame Putin. I don't. Ukraine wants to be annexed into NATO. They want to. Yeah. Fuck that shit. You're not going to be that close to us fucking with them. No, sir. I get it because it's the same thing with Venezuela and us. Our enemies want that. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't. It's like Rubio said. We don't need their
no,
oil.
but I'm
We
saying
have
what
oil.
enemies? What I'm
What do
saying
you mean,
what enemies?
what enemies? Brody, are you sitting in the United States not realizing that everybody hates this country? You don't understand that everybody hates this country. Everybody. We got enemies all over the place. Maybe you don't. Now, maybe because of your ethnic background, you don't realize that. But everybody hates America. That's fine. You can hate us. What we're
Wait,
not
my
going to let
ethnic
you
background?
do is beat our ass.
Bro, the
hate us,
fucking
though?
Californians,
Yeah,
the
you're Mexican, right?
Californians hate America, bro.
No, I
People
love
in
dude,
America that hate America.
Yeah.
There's people
dude. I
in
love
America that hate America.
I love America, bro. And that's what, bro. I love America. That's why.
Look,
okay.
a lot of what made the GOP, at least in recent years, start making sense to me. In recent years, because I voted blue most of my life, but what made them start making sense to me is these are common sense arguments. Do we want Saudis and the Chinese right next door to us in Venezuela? No, we don't want that. I don't want that. No, I don't. So if you can take it, take it. I don't care if it's and what are we doing something to them? No, the Venezuelans are happy. They're happy. So it's like, well, what's the downside again? What's the downside again? I don't see a downside. They're happy. They're celebrating all over the world. So who is this bad for? The only person who could look at this as being bad is somebody who doesn't like this country. Because other than that, this is not bad for anybody. The Venezuelans are happy. We're happy.
No, Jules, think of that poor Cuban security team that got mowed down. Think of those in Venezuela. Think of those poor guys. Good Lord.
Here's the thing, though. I mean,
make an omelet, you got to crack a couple eggs, bro.
It's a domination thing. I mean, if we don't do some of these things, the Chinese, the Russians, and other countries around the world will step in and do that shit, and then they'll get more powerful enough, and then they'll fuck with us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we
and thank you, country, because that's the way the world works. It's all kooky crunchy as long as you're strong and they don't want to try you. But get weak for a second, they'll try you. Get weak for a second. Yeah, because that's the way it always is. Not just in government and geopolitics. Everything is like that. While you're strong, they ain't gonna fuck with you. But if they see you start to slip, oh yeah, now everybody wants a piece of you.
But you know who suffers
let that
the most?
happen.
Who suffers the most? We do, the people.
You know,
So
fucking,
Go ahead,
Are
country.
you guys suffering? Are you guys good?
I'm
Are
not.
you
I'm
guys
fucking awesome. I love America.
No.
Take
With
Ven-
everybody,
perfect?
I want them to take Chile too. Take Chile. Take Leo.
Take
people
I
are
it.
want them to
saying, "Oh,
take
like
Chile too. Yeah, it's a beautiful country.
they're talking about
Good.
China," and it's
Pero
like
por qué?
China, like China hasn't flown balloons over us. Doing what? The fuck were them balloons doing over here, bro?
The
Forget
That
problem I
that.
that
think is the problem that I think with these peace people is they benefit from peace, but they don't know war. And
nope.
I mean that in the truest sense of the word. They're like, okay, so you never did nothing bad, I guess, or you didn't do a lot of bad things to really understand that this is just the normal day
No,
to
I
day
did,
shit
bro. I
on a
did, bro.
larger
I
scale.
grew up in Long Beach. I grew up in Compton, bro.
Okay, then. Okay, all right, then. Let me ask you a question. Then, why would you think it's a good thing for this country to fall behind China? We got to
Fall
keep up
behind.
with them as much as we can. We got to keep
Fall,
up with them as much as we can. Those are not our friends over there. They don't want nothing good for you. If they start doing shit, what you think? A missile or a bullet is gonna stop midair and ask you, Alvarez, yo, who you voted for, bro? That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
hey man, but I'll tell
They
you one
want
thing,
bad
man.
things for you, bro.
They're playing chess, bro. They're
Not, okay,
like,
hang on. I'm gonna step in there
Yeah,
with that
but
whole
they're all
playing chess
yeah,
thing.
but
They
they're yeah,
just
but
had a
they're all yeah,
military.
but they're all playing chess.
No, Jules.
God.
We just had an attempted military coup. Like the Winnie the Pooh, the leader of the CCP, just had a purge of the
Winnie
entire old guard military. All the fucking guys who experienced and had actual combat experience are gone. They're gone.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
So, like this whole playing chess thing, no, they're not.
Yeah, let me read the super chat. Shout out to Kamik. To your point, Jules, I'm 27 and I've accepted the girl nobody's been with doesn't exist. At best, they haven't been passed around the block. Yeah, it's really just a question of whose block they've been passed around. Honestly, bro. You
well, that's what I was trying to say. Yo,
gotta,
I was trying to say, like, between the friends, bro. I didn't want to smash the girls that my friends smashed.
Oh,
You feel
that's
me?
common
oh no,
sense.
I
I
understand
mean,
that.
that's common sense.
I
Like, yeah,
understand that. Shout
Right.
out to Don
But no,
Juan.
some
In
people don't care.
in Cali, you don't need ID to vote, but need it for beer. Yeah, that doesn't be right.
A huevo,
Right?
güey. Dame.
Shout out
Yo,
to Don Juan. The far right wants Newsom to run because he will be an easy win. Newsom's godmother is Nancy Pelosi.
Actually,
They're
his
both
aunt.
shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Shout out to Don Juan. I'm from Cali. This country is going to shit. Take everything we can. Take Mexico next.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
pero de verdad te lo voy a
Man,
decir. Espera,
no mames.
te lo voy a decir. Because one of the cool things I think about, ellos cogieron Venezuela, ¿verdad? So in a couple of years, you won't even need a passport to go down there, bro. That's fucking awesome, bro. Like they'll be part of
Bro,
us. That's fucking awesome.
you never did. You guys never been to TJ driving down there, bro? It's like hey, like onda. But when you come back, motherfuckers will make you feel like you actually deported a motherfucker, bro. Like, you gotta like that shit was I'm just saying, man.
I'm just saying, I like Venezuela. I like that in a little while you won't need a passport to go to Venezuela. You could just rock out over there with you know what I mean? Go back and forth. Going over there is like going to Minnesota or some type of shit. Like that's litty, bro. Like, yeah, that's lit.
Shit, we need to do
Pero
something
no,
with Colombia too. Shit.
no,
Now that
no,
we talking about.
no creo que nos quieren a nosotros, güey. Es lo que estoy
That's
diciendo.
not. Listen, I'll say, I don't look. I don't completely understand why there is not a better relationship between America and Mexico, because we're next door neighbors. I think it greatly benefits both of our nations to get, I don't know, something going, man. We should be cooler with each other. I don't completely understand why we're not. Like, bro, we're right next to each other. Between y'all and us, bro, motherfucker can't fuck with nothing. Like, they ain't gonna be able to fuck with us, bro. No. But I don't understand why the relationship is not better.
Jules,
I don't know.
Jules, why do the drugs keep coming, bro?
See, the thing that I don't get
And
is
but
that people
yeah,
that
but wait a
both
minute, wait a
sides.
minute, wait. you can't blame the Mexican people for the cartel. That's the wrong perspective to have. Like, the Mexican people are not to blame for what the cartel is doing. If
Right.
the cartel has
No.
grown too strong to control, you can't put that on the Mexican people.
No, what
Now,
I'm trying to
you
tell you,
could
what
put
I'm
that
trying
on
to
the
tell you is
Mexican
that
government.
what I'm trying to tell you is
You
that
know?
like who has benefited from that the most? Americans.
Not really. We haven't benefited from the drug trade as a nation.
So,
I believe that
when
For
individuals,
weed,
I believe, I
weed.
believe that, no, wait a minute. I believe that individuals, because I've long maintained there's no way that this many drugs are getting into this country without somebody in government knowing about it. But we're talking about individuals or individual parties who are profiteering from looking the other way, because that's what I think is going on. Like, yeah, you're bringing it in because you're getting a piece of the action, so you're looking the other way. But overall, no, I wouldn't say the country has benefited from that. No, it destabilizes infrastructure, drives the property value of places down, kills people. You know what I mean? We haven't benefited from it. Somebody else has. But as a nation, have we benefited from the drug trade? No, I wouldn't say that. I would say that there are some people in government who have benefited from that. The ones who get paid to look the other way. They benefited from that. I didn't benefit from that.
No, no,
You
no,
yeah,
no.
didn't.
But I'm
for
just
sure.
asking. I'm just asking. You guys all got drugs, right? At some point.
Yeah, but if you're saying it
The only
benefited us,
What
like
is
yeah.
how is it?
that,
How
cop?
does it? How does it benefit
No,
us
Yeah,
when
you
people
sound
are
like a
dying?
cop, bro. Are
He
you a
sounds like
cop?
a cop, bro.
no. This
That's the
You sound
That's
CIA,
yo,
some
he
bro.
just sound
defense
Loki.
shit.
Loki.
real talk heard the same shit I heard. Like, yo, this dude sound like
Hold on a second.
police.
Loki,
I'm
homie.
not a
You
cop,
got
but
some,
give
Okay.
me your social. Give me your social
man. You
security
got
Listen,
number
some.
bro, I
now.
didn't do nothing,
You got some
bro.
flashes
I didn't do
badge.
nothing, bro.
Hey, man.
Get the
Hey,
fuck out of
hey,
here.
Jules.
This nigga finna ask us
Hey,
if we got
Yo,
ID.
Hands up!
you know what
Don't
I'm
shoot.
saying? You know what I'm
yo,
saying?
Jules. Hey, guys. Isn't that what an American is about? Sharing
What?
your. I mean, well, perhaps for you not, but like sharing your
Are you recording this
He's
conversation?
got
If
a
you
wire,
recording
man.
this, you know you
low
gotta
He's got
key,
a
put
my
some
wire
guy.
You
on
got a
him.
replays
fire
Like,
tape up your ass, man?
That's some
damn, man.
Californian, bro.
Yo. I'm
That's
just
some that's
asking.
some
This
I'm
shit
asking
Californian.
got
questions,
Trying
weird.
to
guys.
profile us, man.
Yo, did he say California?
California, bro.
California.
That is
California.
okay. That
Pero,
is classic Fed
Jules,
shit right
Jules.
there. That is some
Hey, pero
classic
Jules,
ass Fed shit.
pero
Oh
tú tienes el
shit.
pinche ice outfit, bro. You got the,
Bro,
you're the one with
bro,
the,
it's a camouflage thermal, bro. Like, it's just a I work out in it, bro. It's just I didn't even buy it. My wife bought it, bro. Like, it's just a
Man, everyone's
camouflage
seeing
thermal,
signs
bro.
everywhere,
Jules
man.
is a
You're
double
making me
match
feel
spy.
bad, bro. Like,
Bro, he
yeah, like
literally
I
looks like
just look. I'm only wearing this one because I washed all my white ones earlier. I put them in the dryer. Like, well, we got the
He
man
he
camouflage
probably
go
sees
he
behind
the
it.
go he
Marines
go to
jogging
he
down
go
the
to
street.
Walmart
Oh
in
my
that hole to
god,
make
look
the
at
white
ice.
people feel comfortable.
Right? Yeah, because they love you. Because see,
Oh,
can I tell you something? White people are different. This is how you know white people from minority people. White people will wear the top as camouflage, whereas I'm from Harlem, so I always got pants that are camouflage. That's where we different. White people will have the shirt that is camouflage, but minorities will have like the pants
that's
that's
fucking
camouflage. Because
funny.
I,
I
Oh
I
man,
never
do
that
got
thought of
boy,
that.
I do
Bro,
got
we need to
that
do
boy,
a
I
that
do
boy
got
want the
camo
buzz.
pants.
That
no,
I'll
boy
tell you
I
want the
this,
do got
man.
buzz.
camo pants.
we need to
I'll tell you
definitely
this,
do
man.
They're
a
just passing
man.
by. Roll Tide, Mexican
Uh,
man.
Roll Tide. You know what I'm
I'll tell
saying?
you
he's a
this,
good
man.
old boy.
Bro,
I'll tell you this, man. They're wearing some fucking Nikes that I didn't even know existed, bro. Sometimes I'm just like, I'm
Oh, they
like, what
got
the
New
fuck?
Balances.
Yeah,
Up
but
there,
you know, like I'm a Chuck Taylor Adidas guy 95% of the time. I got shit I don't even wear, bro, that I should probably just sell or give away.
what are you, a
Brand new
woman?
shit. No, it's just I see no, it's just I like for example, I had bought a pair of icy whites because I'm fucking old. And I forgot, wow, icy whites are really fucking uncomfortable. And I forgot. Like I bought a pair of Air Force Ones because I forgot.
Them
I
hoes are
forgot
mad
why.
uncomfortable. It's like walking
Yeah,
on blocks.
I forgot why I stopped wearing them. Like, yo, these shits is wow uncomfortable.
Hey,
Them
Yeah,
hoes
because
like, oh,
icy.
you gotta break them in, nigga. Breaking them in is like
Yeah,
fucking
hey, you.
workout.
I was gonna say,
for
like,
real.
you guys don't have a rack of shoes, bro?
a
I
what?
'Cause
keep
I
all
do,
mine in
and
a
I gotta
box.
sell
I
them,
keep
bro.
all mine in a box. In the box they come in. I keep them all in there or whatever. my kids and my wife take up all the shoe racks, so I just keep all mine in a box. But yeah, like I got a lot of shit. But I would recommend that, yo, the most comfortable shoes out there, sneakers I would say, is Chuck Taylors and Adidas, bar none. Nothing comes close. The only thing that
Adidas.
I would say is better than that, but it's pricier, is Air
Jordans.
Maxes. Like, yeah, Air Maxes is comfortable as shit. They is like Air Maxes is that shit. But I'm not paying all that for some bum ass sneakers, bro. I ain't paying all that.
Fuck no.
I don't need to be that comfortable. Fuck out of here. Give me some Chucks and I'm good, homie. You know what I mean?
So Vans,
And
so
yeah,
Vans is
yo.
not bad.
Vans is alright too, yeah. I don't wear Vans, but they are good though. Shout out to Trey Duck. Hey, you know what I mean? Shout out to Don Juan. This Alvarez dude sounds like a narc. He probably made made with ice so he won't get deported. Jules, get Chuck Taylor 70s classic or the best. You know what I'm saying? That dude iced the fuck out over there, bro. He iced out over there. Federales and shit. Yo, we all American citizens here, Alvarez. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know what I mean? I ain't do nothing, bro. I ain't do it, bro. So you know what I mean? Shit.
Hey, that's some Californians for you, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Fucking commies, man.
Dang,
You know
I
what I
couldn't
mean?
hear shit.
He was wild, and he said, "You ain't hear how he said that." So hey, you guys like drugs, right?
He's like,
Yeah.
you guys are all about drugs, right? Yeah.
No,
Nigga,
bro.
no.
Drugs, right?
I don't
You know what I'm saying?
consent to search and seizure.
Hello, fellow drug
Darkest shit
users.
I've ever heard.
Hello. Yeah, man. Hello, fellow drug users. We gonna use some drugs? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about, bro?
Yeah,
What's going
Alvarez.
on?
Nah, you
Bro,
see
bro.
that one dude? Did you
Yeah.
see that video? That one dude who was standing on the corner acting all sus and shit. He's like, "Good morning, officer," and he looked
Right,
up.
right.
Nigga looked
Morning,
up.
officer.
Man,
You
bro,
know what I'm
I'm white
saying?
and that set off my alarm bells. Like, what the
It's like
fuck
that
are you
meme.
talking
It's
about?
like that meme with Steve Buscemi. It's like that meme with Steve Buscemi. Like, hello, fellow kids. Hello, fellow
yeah.
drug users. What drugs are we gonna use today? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, bro. Like he sounded like Po 9 just now. Like, oh shit. Find out Alvarez recording this conversation. But yeah, like going back to
We have to
going,
delete
that
this
ain't,
live, man.
that ain't happening, bro.
yo,
What
you
the fuck?
sounded like
D style
you
pulled up
sounded
and
like
said, "Shit."
police, bro. For real, D Styles is my lawyer, so I ain't do nothing, officer. D Styles is
Really?
literally my
Your
lawyer,
attorney,
so
huh?
that's my attorney right there. Like I ain't do nothing, homie. I ain't see nothing. I ain't do nothing. I was going back to the Mexico shit though. They like I always wondered about that. Why don't we? Why are because I feel like Mexico could definitely fill the role that China has been filling in terms of mass production. And I always wondered, well, why don't the factories just get made in Mexico and let the Mexicans do that, and then we could work something out with them to where if you work for this factory, you work for this company, you get to come to the United States. Like let's some kind of partnership. Because I'm like, wouldn't it make more sense for that to come from Mexico than China, all the way in fucking China, halfway around the fucking world? Wouldn't it be better if we work something out amongst ourselves? But
But
I'm never gonna understand that shit. Like,
I was gonna say, you guys never saw fucking Narcos Mexico, bro? Look,
what
it's
is that a
already
movie?
it's a show, but I'm saying like it's
Officer, I don't know where the narcotics are, officer. I'm sorry.
Qué cabrón, no.
I
No
don't know, bro.
mames,
Like,
cabrón.
you know what I'm
No
saying, my nigga?
mames, bro.
I don't know. I don't know where they put them, bro. D
So
Styles, over to you. I'm gonna go take a piss.
Nah, but we have.
Bro, tell me why I'm. I just fucking took a
We're
piss.
close
too,
allies
nigga.
with Mexico, though. We're not like enemies or nothing like that.
Hey, turn your audio up, bro.
Slow or what?
A little bit.
¿Ya se
Yeah, I
acabaron?
can't hear shit, güey.
¿Ya se callaron o qué?
So, hold on, give me a second. How's that?
It sounds better.
Better.
I don't know.
It's just honestly, it's just the political shit going on right now. We ain't got no problem with Mexico at all, but
You really can't hear me for sure.
yeah,
Oh,
we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
Okay. I actually didn't change anything.
Yeah,
so I
hey,
don't even
so
know.
Dubois and Zane, when's that
They're
going
fighting.
on?
Apparently, like that's in talks.
Oh shit! I don't even know.
That's gonna be fun for the 3 rounds it lasts.
I mean,
Yeah.
Look, man. Look, man. Someone's either gonna get knocked out, or someone's gonna get so exhausted they'll get knocked out. It's
Yo, I don't
it's
even know
those
what's
two.
gonna
This
happen
that
in
ain't
that
going the
fight.
distance.
Which one?
I don't even know how it's gonna go down. So someone's going to sleep. I don't know who.
Like this is a fight I can't predict. Like I have other than
Which
it
one?
ending in
Zane
knockout,
Dubois?
I've got nothing. Yeah, Shane Dubois.
Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna take Dubois.
As good as guess as any.
Yeah, it's not like a. It's kind of like an
Wait, it's going on right
educated
now?
wish.
But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of have my heart set on a double knockout. I just want him to knock.
Shut the
I just want
fuck
him to
up!
punch
Shut
each
the
other and
fuck
both
up!
go
Shut
flop down.
shut the fuck up, bro.
I want a double knockout, man. I want it.
Yeah.
Like it's the one thing in boxing I haven't seen like live. So I'm like, yeah, give me that.
You know what? I would
Well, I wanna
like.
see
I would
Joseph
like
Parker
to die
again.
witnessing that too.
Say what about Joseph Parker?
I said I wouldn't mind seeing him again. He looks like he had a good little couple knockouts.
I'd like to see Joseph Parker again. I felt he got done a bit dirty with the whole Usyk thing. Like he earned his title shot, and Usyk just basically said no. He was like, okay, but you lost your next fight, man. You can't be losing that. I can't believe Wardley knocked him out.
I think from what I could recall, the only time we saw two fighters fight 4 times was probably Manny and Pacquiao, right? They fought 4 times.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. The first fight was
Okay.
Was
No,
Zane,
there was a
like,
Israel and-
Lamont and Robinson fought a bunch of times, but it's been a while.
no, I'm saying like since we saw them fight 4 times, I want to see Wilder and Fury one more time, just so I can see Wilder get knocked the fuck out one more time, man. I'm tired of that motherfucker.
Well, they put that in the documentary.
bro.
Yeah,
He already got
documentary?
knocked. Bro, he got knocked out He got knocked out twice, bro.
Yeah, but he's talking so much shit and like a little bitch, man.
I
You
think
know what?
Chisora's gonna knock his ass out, man.
Yeah, Chisora. I like Chisora on the fight, and I'm excited for that fight. I really am.
Nah, but you sure?
I'll be excited for the result, but the fight itself will probably be really boring because that's what Wilder fights are. They're boring until the very end.
How old is Chisora? He's like mid-40s, maybe early 40s.
He's never been a champion either, huh?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Chisora's 42.
Yeah, he's 42.
42. Wow. And then Wilder, I mean, I think he's a shot. He's really a shot fighter, but I mean,
Oh, he should have been retired a long time ago, man.
oh yeah, Fury beat the shit out of him, man.
He's not mentally fit to fight. I mean, look at the way he's acting. He's not, dude. And
Yeah, man. Fucking
I got the artifacts.
what's his name? Fucking
I mean,
Got the
talking about we're
artifacts,
waiting
like-
on the results of the autopsy. And the
Why'd you believe hims but not me's?
Oh, the
Why'd you
first
believe
one.
hims?
The first one was white supremacy. What the fuck? Yo, that motherfucker was wilding out.
He literally said, "Why don't you believe the black man, but you believe the
Nah,
white
he was
man?"
wilding out in the
It's crazy.
interview
Yeah, he was like, what?
for no reason.
Well,
Like
he was talking about his people and about slavery, about
it
everything.
had
except
it
the
had
damn
nothing to
fight.
do with supremacy or anything, man. He's
Oh
just
no,
like,
there was a reason. Someone was actually asking him follow-up questions. Like, oh, you believe this? Why?
That nigga said axing. Stupid bitch.
Yeah, man.
When
Yeah, he played that card.
documentaries comes out,
When my
fucking
documentary
quick, bro.
come out,
when my documentaries comes out,
bro, someone said he said it
We
in
don't
an
ask the
Asian
right
accent.
questions.
Someone said he said it with a Japanese accent. Documentary.
Yeah. Hey, but you know what? It was entertainment. It was entertainment.
Yeah.
Bro, it was like-
Documentary.
dude,
you
it was
see
like
Chisora
watching
give him
someone try
the Kleenex.
No,
Yeah,
it's like
Chisora's
watching
a
someone try
wild boy for that. He
to-
slide that
it's
shit
like
on
watching
the
someone trying to play a game of fucking Clue. Like Fury did it in the fucking boxing ring with an anvil in his boxing gloves. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
That nigga
Because
said,
the problem
bro,
with
someone,
Wilder
who was
is-
it?
Yeah, that
Who,
shit was funny, man.
which one of y'all said
Pathetic.
that Simon
Pathetic,
Jordan
but
should have asked him
he probably
what were the
sold.
results
I
of the
think he probably sold a
autopsy?
little bit of Euro
Bro, that
pay
would
per
have,
views or
bro.
whatever the fuck they pay.
Imagine
Don't they
if
pay
he
like
asked him,
$20?
"Hey, are we gonna get the results of the
Yeah.
autopsy?"
You could tell
That nigga,
Chisora
that nigga would have cried,
wanted
bro.
yeah, Chisora wanted
No.
to the man, sit your ass down, man. God damn, bro.
Nah, Chisora was having
That
fun with
nigga
that shit.
tissues, bro.
He was egging it
Crazy
on.
that
Like, he was
Chisora never been a champion, and then there's Broly and like other fighters that
Wow.
like
Yeah,
boxing's
yeah.
unfair like
That's
that.
that. Yeah,
were champions.
it's
Like it's
gay.
like
That's disgusting, man. Like,
That's
is
that's an
legit
that's an
disgusting.
indictment on the sport, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the problem with all the sanctioning bodies, with the elevations and all the dumb shit they got going on.
Yo, if it's true that Mauricio tried to charge Shakur 100,000
It is true.
when you weren't when you weren't even sanctioned in the fight, that is wild.
You know why though, right? Because the WBC's argument is we
Yeah.
gave you permission to move up
Well,
and
you know,
fight in a non-title
they let
fight.
Charlo have it for like 3 years.
100%.
They let Wilder do it 3.5 years of fighting bums. Like, yeah, these dudes are corrupt. Get them out of here.
I
No,
think
no, man,
Ocampo
I've-
was the only mandatory of Spence, right?
Go ahead.
For
Errol Spence. I think Ocampo was the only mandatory.
No, I was gonna
But
say
I-
like the WBC is not like it's not racist or anything. It's all about money, bro.
yeah, well, get them
Obviously.
the fuck out of here, bro. Like, if it's about money, the fact that Ryan gets a shot at the title coming from a knockout loss and a year suspension, yeah, bro, they're corrupt.
It was a
Get 'em out of
decision
there.
loss, not a knockout
we
loss. He
we,
just
we
got
know
Oh,
they're
yeah,
not
that's-
racist because they hooked up Jamal. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But
I wanted
So no,
to just get this out. I just wanted to get this out for Joby Manuel, the only remaining main K-Leaf fan. He tried to get wild saying that a main K-Leaf has Swire syndrome, right? As an excuse for what's going on. And what he doesn't
that's
seem
that
to
one nigga?
understand. Yeah, and what he doesn't seem to understand is that Swires only manifests in people that have XY chromosomes.
What kind
you
of
dumb motherfucker.
wires?
Shut the fuck up, bro. The only people that have Swires are people with XY chromosomes. And the only people with XY chromosomes are fucking men, you fucking retard. Now you know. It's fucking not complicated.
yeah,
If you
everybody
can't,
knows that.
no, listen. If you can't look at that motherfucker and determine that that's a man, you have problems, bro. Because I didn't need to be an endocrinologist to know that's a guy. That is a guy. That maybe is a guy with a micro penis and inverted testicles. Something's going on, but that is a guy. That is not a woman, okay? It's not complicated. You get Swire syndrome. Yeah, and people with Swires are always men, you dumb fuck. If
What kind of wires are you talking
would
about?
would a woman, just real talk. Do women have testicles, bro?
Not
Do
generally.
they have testicles?
Not shit.
Hey, but
Not,
Jules,
not,
right?
not, not
So
anyone
if-
that I've ran into.
So if the individual is born with testicles, inverted or otherwise,
No, that's a nigga.
Not a woman, then is it? That's a guy.
No.
It's not
Should not be
complicated.
competing against.
They
women.
trying to make this shit super duper complicated when it's not. If the balls is still in the microwave, they're still balls. They're still balls. Two of them
Yeah.
that are
Hey,
secreting
Jules,
male
on the
hormones.
microwave.
Jules,
This
Jules,
is
I was
the
gonna
IOC's
ask, like,
fault.
I'm not for that, bro. But I was gonna say, like, let the women vote. What do you think will be the? That's
I
my.
disagree.
No. Because
Like-
You know what I said?
I think that's where it all
Here's
started
what
going
is.
wrong.
They're gonna pressure them.
No. That's what the women have told me, because I've had lots of conversations with the women off camera about this, and it's
Yep.
exactly what he just said. They're going to be pressured by political parties to fall in line with this, and they're going to be afraid of reprisal. That's why more of them haven't been speaking out, because they're afraid if they do, they're going to be penalized for it and vilified for it. And telling me let them vote is tantamount to letting the entry-level employees at McDonald's vote on how long their break should be, or letting the children vote how many juice boxes they should get. No, this shouldn't be left to you. This is not a complicated thing. This category was made for women.
Right. No,
That's,
no, no,
we
no.
don't need you
No,
to vote. We don't need you to vote on that. It was made for
no,
women.
no.
And
I'm
we know
saying like
what women are. We know what women are. We can define it. People
right,
born with
Jules,
XX chromosomes.
Jules. I'm saying I agree with you, but I'm saying like
What do we need to let them vote on it for? You can,
I mean, let's
bro.
see
This
what they
dude's a
say.
Democrat. This dude is
Damn.
this dude is a Democrat.
Bro, you know they don't know what a woman
Yo,
is over
Jules,
there.
why you tripping on me, bro? I'm asking, like, let,
You a
like,
Democrat,
I'm saying,
bro.
let them vote, bro. You don't believe in their vote?
This dude's a Democrat.
Nah,
No,
man,
I don't. Because I
they're
believe.
already.
You know,
look,
you know,
No,
you know,
man.
no, no.
You know,
You know what? You know what I'm gonna say. Some women aren't gonna like this, but they know me, and they usually like what I say, even when we don't agree. They don't
You
know
don't
what's
believe in the
good for
vote.
them. They don't know. They don't, because
no.
women would vote. Women are the blue-haired, pear-shaped losers that are voting for all the dumb shit in all these blue states. Who do you think's voting for that shit? Women.
You'll be
And
you'll be surprised how many would be against that shit,
bro,
bro.
I'm gonna tell you, Alvarez. I don't want my state to look like yours. So a lot of ideas
At
you
all.
got, you could keep them. I don't want my state to become like
So I'm
yours.
from Texas.
You can
Bro,
keep them.
I'm just asking.
I like
Yeah, well,
Texas.
you're just asking the questions.
I
you know.
like Texas.
I'm
I
asking.
think,
Yeah.
bro.
I fucking love Texas, bro.
You know what we should do, bro. I think we should send Alvarez to Kaylee's house, let her smash her, and then come back. See what it is. See if it's.
Hey,
No,
that
yeah,
would be
you know
fun.
what? You let
I'm with
us
it.
know.
God.
You go tell us, bro.
You go do a
Yo,
deep
you
dive
with it?
investigation.
Yeah, he's gonna have to
Wait.
go and
So
Who's,
I
who's
mean,
that?
like, you
I
don't
don't
know
think
who
he
that
knows who
is,
that
bro.
is.
Yo,
Let the
do I gotta?
women vote. You must have a
You know
good
what?
place. Well,
Yeah,
I
do it.
got you.
yo,
Do it.
I
hey,
got
Yeah.
you.
Jules,
Got you
Jules,
right
Jules,
now.
Did
Jules,
he say you wouldn't? Wait, did he say you wouldn't? Oh, come
He
on.
bro.
said he
I don't even
would.
know who you're talking about.
Oh
I
man,
got
come
you right
on,
now.
bro.
I got you, my dude. I got you right now. Don't worry. I got you right now. I'm about to show you this.
Look,
Yo, hold up. I'm about to show you this fine bitch.
I not. I
I'm
don't.
about to
I
show
don't
you
even.
this fine ass bitch, bro. You
Mm,
I
gonna
mean,
love
I
this.
know you
no
undercover,
like it.
Alvarez, but Jesus
No like
Christ.
it. No like it.
Nah, I'm about to
Bro,
show you, my guy. This
she's
is
a woman, bro.
yo exotic, bro, from Algeria,
Yeah.
bro. Check it out.
Yeah.
That foreign pussy, bro.
so
That
I
foreign
guess
pussy.
my issue with having
The
the
Haiti.
women
I
vote
She
for
can't
it
had
is
believe.
she
this,
had the
right?
biggest Adam's apple in her village, bro.
That
Oh
foreign
fuck.
pussy, bro.
No, I got you.
That chin
Go ahead,
today.
go ahead, D Styles.
That
Go
that
ahead, D
that
Styles.
bussy.
The issue with having the women vote for it, like, nobody asked the women to vote when USA Boxing snuck in the whole like process of how men could make a conversion to become a woman to then compete in the Olympics as a boxer, and nobody asked the women about that, right? So like all this stuff has to be reversed completely, and I don't think it should be up to anybody to vote on anything. It's a women's category. You got to be a woman to compete in it, and that's it. Like that's full stop. The reason you can't have them vote on it is because there's going to be social pressures put on them, and a lot of these girls they're like young, bro. They're like a lot of them are teenagers. They're in their late teens, early 20s.
Entonces, ¿dónde
They
está?
could easily be pressured into
Exactly.
voting a certain way. Like we shouldn't put that on them. They're not the ones that created this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those women, they're gonna hear. Are you gonna be mean to her? And they're gonna be like, well, you know what?
No. You know what his solution is? We're gonna let the people who can't decide what fucking restaurant they want to eat at. We're gonna
You
let
ever,
them decide.
Hey, Jules.
you ever seen that meme? Whenever I ask my girl where she wants to go eat, and they put somebody with Down syndrome on, they just don't know where to go.
Bro, how many times have you asked your girl, do you want anything to eat? And she says, oh, nothing for me. And you bring home some shit for you, and she's immediately munching on that shit.
First
She gets
fucking
mad.
thing she
Well,
starts
first of all, you
doing is
should
eating
never
my
do
shit.
that. That's if you're still doing
First-
that. I mean, I don't know what to say.
All right, I think I got a good one for you, bro. This is her MySpace page. Check out this fly shit. Hold up, bro. I got it.
Nah, es un hombre, ¿verdad?
Bro,
I got you right now. Why is my shit moving so slow, bro? Why is my shit
Like,
moving
how-
so
Dude, how long does
slow?
it take to navigate?
I haven't heard about MySpace.
No, it ain't even that. It's that my shit moving slow. I don't know the fuck my shit moving so slow.
You looking up the Hinge
Your phone
account?
got dial up? Jesus.
The weird shit is this my phone.
You got mail.
Yeah.
You got McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Something. This must be that shit y'all go through that it kicks y'all out. This must be that shit y'all go through when it kicks y'all out because this shit is bugging out on my phone. Hold on, I got it right now. What is going on?
That Hinge
Alright, let me see
profile
if I
is
can do it now.
lagging or what?
Hinge. I got you right now, bro. Let me see. Do I got it uploaded? There you go, my guy. You got any questions?
No.
We need to vote on this?
Nunca.
Yo, should we take it to a vote on the panel? Do we got to
Let
do
the
that,
woman
or do
vote.
we got common sense?
Let the woman vote.
No, I think Alvarez needs to
Yo,
do a deep
I
dive
would-
investigation into her.
Yo.
What that wow, man.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really.
Can we
the
please
shit
get that
is-
off the screen?
The problem with
Yeah,
having
no,
women
yeah,
vote,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
The problem with having women vote, you have girls like Clarissa Shields that think they could beat Keith Thurman. You know what I mean? So
There's that bitch.
How do you have that on your phone, bro?
I uploaded that specifically for you, my guy, because you think we need to take this shit to a vote.
like imagine
Bro,
Clarissa
I'm
Shields
just-
voting,
I'm-
she'd be like,
I'm
skills, it's
asking.
about skills. I could beat Keith Thurman. It's about skills
wrong with
anyway.
that?
Like
And here's the thing. You know why you can't? Sky Nicholson literally came out saying that she sparred that dude before, and you know she did well in the sparring, and that's why you can't take it to a vote. Women, like I'm not trying to be misogynistic or nothing, but women don't always know what's good for them. They don't. The spaces that they have and the protections that they have is not an invention of their design. We did those things because we know they need protection. We know that. They don't because they've benefited from that protection for such a long time. It's not up for a discussion who the category is for. There's only them and us, and it's not for us.
yeah,
So
if we didn't invite the sexist in the Olympics, women
Alright,
would not be
cool.
competing
That was your
in
answer,
the
man.
Olympics.
I was just, like I said, bro. I was just
shout out to Jay Flint. Alvarez thinks he's a woman. Is right? Like Democrats and them people, they think they think that anybody could be a woman when they can't even define what the fuck it is. It's like, yeah, y'all on a different kind of wavelength than us, and we're not gonna waste time on silly shit like that. We know
When
what
have-
a woman is.
when have I
Listen.
when have I said
We
that,
know
bro?
what a woman is, and nobody on my side think this is a woman. Like, yeah, this not a broad.
Bro, I've
not
never
a
said
broad.
that at all.
Not a broad. Like,
You
you know
got-
what I'm
you
saying?
got-
want him to vote,
Yeah,
but
take
like
that
I
hideous
seen
picture off.
That looked like, you know who that looked like DJ Khaled yearbook picture from high school. That looked like DJ Khaled.
let me put it this way. It's almost like asking. It's almost like, let's say men were allowed in
Yeah,
the
no,
women's
you gotta take
restroom,
that
right?
off.
And he said, let's let the women vote on whether the men should go to the women's restroom. Like you're not supposed to put that up for a vote. Like it's
Yeah.
just known that's the women's restroom and that's it.
That's it.
The way you know not to stick your face on the stove is we don't need to take that to a vote, right? Like, you know, you don't stick your face on the stove, right? We don't need to vote on that, right? Like, we need to vote on that so we understand, right? That's not a good idea, right? That's the same with this. We don't need to take it to a vote. It's not a good idea. Period. It's not a good idea. And nobody's going to convince me. Like, what it looks like happened is the athlete was competing in the category undetected for a time before puberty kicked in. But once puberty kicked in, it became more obvious you don't belong in this fucking category.
Yep,
A
straight
part
up.
of all the research I did was in the buildup of the Olympic Games and the games that they were competing in. There were coaches that were complaining that these individuals were beating up. This individual was beating up their girls. And the only time the sparring sessions were even was when they put them in there with the men, because that is a man. That's a man. It's not complicated. It's a guy.
If anything,
straight up.
Laya Thomas looked more like a woman than that.
Nah, she don't
People
look like
will-
Bro.
People-
Ryan looks more like a woman than that nigga.
Than that photo you sent me, bro.
Like a Prime De La Hoya, looks more feminine.
Don't ever fuck.
Well, Ryan's probably taking up
Like
the
I'm
answer.
sorry, nigga. I'm high
Prime De
as
La
fuck,
Hoya
bro.
sounded more feminine, right?
Oh shit,
My
yo.
bad,
I mean,
I'm high as
Prime
fuck.
De La
Tell me,
Hoya
like,
released the pop
what
album. That's pretty
the,
feminine.
that's not. I was just saying that's not really something that I think needs to be taken to a vote. It's kind of obvious that now this is not a good idea because this is not people lifting a barbell. This is not people playing a game. This is people beating the shit out of each other, even if it's just for 3 rounds. This is not a good idea. Okay, you
Yeah, it's
are
one
a
thing.
guy.
It's one thing if you want to like, if you want to blur the lines in like a game like fucking tennis or some shit, right? But
Just
this is a
don't
combat
don't put that
sport. This
picture
is a
again, bro.
physical,
That's
like contact sport. And that's where you have to draw the
I'm gonna tell
line.
you what. Every
I mean, not
time
even
you
in
hit
tennis,
me,
bro.
every time you hit me with the, I'm just asking questions, bro. That picture's coming up. Every time you say that, I'm just asking questions, bro. That
Yeah.
picture's coming
I
up.
don't
Yo,
like this
man.
question.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
Yo,
put
man.
Shadow
Fucking
Diddy on him, bro.
man,
Don't
Agent
put that-
Alvarez tripping, man.
You know
That's
what I'm
trauma,
saying?
man. That picture
By
is
the way,
You know what I'm
Leah
nuts.
saying?
Thomas
Like,
didn't look that feminine, by the way.
it's too, and this is the shit that I'm talking about, that the people on one side of the political party want to waste time on a lot of shit that is understood, that is not like it's not complicated, bro. Yeah, that shit shouldn't go on. They should have never been allowed to compete. And the
Right.
whole time they showed you their cards because these people would have had you believe that, oh, the IBA is lying, the test is not real. No, the IBA wasn't lying. They did test you. You just admitted you have XY chromosomes. You just admitted that after telling us, yeah, the IBA is lying. Okay, so
But
now I don't believe nothing you say. I'm gonna
I
go with what I
always knew,
thought.
though.
I'm gonna go with what I thought. Women,
I-
women are not born with testicles, inverted or otherwise. Yeah, they're not. If they have testicles, they're not women.
But I always knew they weren't lying though, because like the test comes from the lab anyway, right? And they had the results. So they could have disputed the result at any time, and they didn't.
I'm just
So
asking
that's how I knew.
questions.
Yeah, they
There we go.
folded. They folded when the results came back. They folded. They could afford it. They chose not to fight it, and they only got in. They got in due to a technicality, and it's only really if you really want to get it. If you really want to get at why they got in, it's because the IOC wanted to gay up the Olympics. They wanted it to be more gay, and you literally saw that. It's the weirdest thing. Emain Khalif is not a member of the LGBTQ community, nor do they claim to be, because, well, they're from fucking Algeria, and that they don't rock with that shit over there, right? But
Right.
you could see that the last Olympic Games had a running theme. You could see what it was if you saw the opening ceremony and the closing ceremony. They're like, yeah, y'all really trying to Elton John the shit out of this motherfucker, right? And this was
Elton John.
that's really, I'm
Yo.
trying to George Michael the shit
Yo.
out this motherfucker. You know
Yo,
what
I
mean?
thought Cyborg was a dude, bro.
Bro,
for the
listen,
longest.
I will make
Bro,
out with
Cyborg looks
yo,
like
yo,
a
listen.
female Vanderlei Silva.
Let me tell you something, Alvarez.
God.
I will
One-
make
one
out
now.
with Cyborg. Shut the fuck up. I will make out with Cyborg in front of your house before I fucking lay a fucking finger on that motherfucker. Because Cyborg at least has a fucking pussy. I think. At least has a pussy for me to stick my
Fingers
dick
crossed
in.
on that one.
He said, "I
Yo,
think."
yo, speaking of
One
women,
now.
right?
One now.
That
She goes to come here, Jules. One now.
One now. One now. He child son it. I can't let you fuck me.
I
By the
can't
way,
let you come too close.
Who said that Leah Thomas looks
Or at
feminine?
all.
By the way, I heard somebody say that.
Which one's Leah Thomas? Which one? Oh, which one's Leah Thomas?
The
That name is
swimmer, right?
familiar.
oh, that's
Oh,
that
the fucking-
swimmer.
He's a swimmer.
Guy.
Does not look feminine, dude, at all. I
Yo,
don't know
Leah
who said
Thomas
that.
don't look. Leah Thomas look like Ryan Garcia with long hair, bro. They
Fucking,
look like Ryan.
All they are is
Big ass cock hanging from the side and
all
shit.
they are is guys who couldn't cut it against other men, and so they decided to turn trans and then go against
Nah,
women
but
so they could win.
that girl.
Like the
Don't
Leah
put that
Thomas
picture up again,
situation,
man.
right? Like all the swimmers that
Okay.
complained about that situation had to do it anonymously,
Yeah,
right? They couldn't do it out in the open. So
Political
like, there's
pre-
a reason for
it
that.
is. No, it is what I don't know who specifically said it, but that's what I was told. by people behind the thing that the reason more girls don't say anything is because of political pressure. If they come out and stand against it, then they're going to be vilified for being anti. Even it's the weirdest thing that they co-opted this issue the way that they did, because in Maine, Kay Leaf does not claim to be a trans person, does not claim to be a member of the LGBTQ community, but the ones spearheading the effort were them. So it's like the girls are scared that if they come out and say something, all them people is gonna be mad at them. And it's the weirdest thing, because in Maine, Kay Leaf is not a trans person. At the heart of it, this is a DSD issue, a developmental sexual disorder. Fine, you have a disorder, but you are a guy. Like, you're a guy. Maybe you were misgendered at birth because your genitals didn't form the way they're supposed to. So the doctor thought you were a girl. That's fine. That's not your fault. But you cannot compete in this category. You can't. You have testicles. You got to take hormones to suppress your fucking hormones, bro. You can't
Right.
compete against these girls.
Hey, but Jules, I believe that, bro. I'm just saying, like, I guess
So what's the point,
the
bro?
women's
What's
vote
gonna-
is not going to be enough, huh?
Say it again.
No,
I don't
I'm saying,
trust
like,
the
I
women.
I didn't hear the
believe
last
that
part.
shit. I'm saying, like, I believe that shit, bro. Like, I do, you know.
Uh-huh.
But I guess I'm saying, like, I guess the women's vote is not. You think they're going to be compromised?
I don't trust the women.
Oh shit! Never mind. Okay, maybe they are.
Okay, bro. You want to take it to a
Woman,
vote, bro?
yeah,
Investigate.
Go
women
Go
and
investigate.
women
I
and
got
common
it.
sense don't belong in the same sentence, bro. They don't have common
You
sense.
want to take it to a vote, bro? You still confused?
One
Oh,
of these things is not like the other.
Like the
dude, that's just gonna be in my nightmares, bro.
Here's why.
That's just gonna be
Here's
in my
why I
nightmares,
don't.
bro.
His
So here's why I
nose
don't
is
trust
so
the women,
fucking
right?
big it almost sizes Adam's apple. Like Jesus.
The reason I don't look in
Gaddy
this
Styles.
situation, the reason I don't trust the women in this situation, if I told you there's 100 people that believe that women could fight men in boxing,
Bro,
right?
take that shit off, man.
I would say it's a horrible.
I
pitch,
bel-
I
but
know,
98
traumatizing, man.
out of those 100 people, like you would like 97 of them would be females that believe that shit.
yeah,
Like 100%.
because they
Like
do.
you know,
Listen, there on the whatever podcast, right? You know, there was a woman. She had, I don't know, she had to weigh
thank you for
maybe.
removing that.
There was a woman had to be somewhere in between 100 and 125 pounds, and she thought that because she takes judo classes that she could actually take on a full-grown man. So she goes across the table and she tries to choke out this guy, and he's just fucking laughing at her. Women largely benefit from a delusion that is a byproduct of the safety that men provide. You live in a Western world where you are allowed to believe a lot of things. And I don't like saying this because I feel like it's a fucked up thing to say, but look, as fucked up as it is true. Your safety, all the things you benefit from are provided to you by men who are willing to fight for it. It's not you. It was Real Talk who said it best. If a bitch calls the cops and a bunch of female cops come, right? Like, say a
But
girl's
bitch getting her
her
ass whooped, right?
right?
And she called the
Hey,
cops,
but,
and a couple more
hey, but
bitches pull up.
Jules, you know what's
She gonna
funny,
be
bro?
mad as
I
fuck.
know
Bad.
people. I know people that like that shit, bro. They like.
Who do you know?
Yeah, who are
Yeah,
you hanging
You're
around?
not
bro?
gonna. Yo.
Who you
You're not.
hanging around, bro?
Yo, you're not gonna. You're not gonna. Come on, man.
Man,
You
Sergeant
know.
Alvarez tripping, man.
my dude.
No,
He's
I'm saying,
wild.
bro. Tell. You're gonna
Nigga
front,
said
man.
Officer
Not a
You know,
Alvarez.
you know
Wild.
some women that like doing that shit, bro.
Verb adjective. Come on now.
Yo, listen. I don't know motherfuckers that stand next to motherfuckers that like that shit, bro. I don't know nothing, bro. I don't know nothing, bro. I don't know nobody.
I don't know, and I don't
Shout out
want to know.
Luis said, "Real talk. Who you taking, Diddy or Mr. Algeria?"
Wrong plead the fifth, G.
Yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, like, oh, yo, listen, to me, it's not a decision. A lot of the protections that they have are upheld by us. That's why we know it doesn't have to be taken to a vote. You wouldn't have a category if there weren't men that deemed it necessary. You wouldn't have a category. That category was made specifically for you, and we know what you are because we know it wouldn't be fair to have guys competing against you. It just wouldn't be fair. We understand that, even if you don't. We have to make that decision for you. You know, that's how that comes from. You know, they call it the patriarchy. Really, it's the father in most men. Like, yeah, we know what's good for you. We know you can't be out here fighting guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you've seen a China O'Brien movie, or maybe you've seen a couple of karate kicks in the Avengers or whatever it is. But yeah, that shit don't work in real life.
This is no joke, bro. Like, I think Clarissa Shields literally believes she could take Keith Thurman. I think she believes it.
Yeah, she does.
She's delusional. And
even though she got dropped by a 4-0 dude, a 4-0 dude who fights at 135.
Well, she came up with a whole story about that he had stuff in the gloves. She sounded like Wilder, you know. But she had to come up with
these
those.
Advils just going. These Advils going wild in these boxing gloves, man.
I'm trying to tell you, yo, they putting pianos in them shits, bro. These motherfuckers,
and
man.
She's so delusional. Like, she doesn't understand. Like, when the dudes spar her, they're holding back, right?
Because
she posts the footage and we're like, they're holding back, but she thinks like she's giving them that.
Well, supposedly, I guess Lia Thomas, like,
hang on.
She went like 20.
Well, hang on. It's always in all the sports. Like, Serena Williams was trying to be like, oh, I can do this and that to the men, only to fight the guy who's ranked number 200, and he mopped the floor with her.
Listen,
the American soccer team,
like when you play fight with your girl. It's like when you play fight with your girl. It's like when you play fight with your girl or whatever. You kind of let her win a little bit, so she put that pussy on you. Like, oh, stop hitting me, no. Oh, you put that pussy on you, and then you where you need to be. But in reality, one good swing, you out of here, bro. You gonna end up like what's that Japanese dude Brian Norman knocked out? Jin Sasaki.
Yeah.
Jin Sasaki a bitch out here, man.
Sometimes I like that,
you know.
Fucking Bronda thought she could beat Floyd.
The shit is, yo. Here's the thing. Here's the crazy part. He's not wrong when he says that there's women that do like that violent. There are, because I've known some. I didn't fuck with them, by the way, but I've known some that like, yeah, they like violent motherfuckers. That shit turn them on. That motherfucker that might kill that bitch. You get their juices going. That yo, this motherfucker might kill my
slap me
ass.
harder girls. Those
they
girls.
they got mental issues, man. Because
or she'll fucking kill your ass, bro.
I had this one chick, and she ended up. We were together, and she like left me, right. And way later on, she had told me that if I would have hit her, she would have stuck around. And I was like, "Fuck!"
I literally, it's bitches that's into that violent shit, and it's bitch. That's what I'm telling you, Alvarez. How old are you?
36.
Oh, you're not that young, but I'm just telling you, man. Don't marry none of these bitches, man. Don't do it.
Beware, beware.
30 and up, you're old fuck.
I'm good, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing out there right now. It's just a bunch of crazy ass bitches. They all got different kind of problems. They all just got different kind of problems. Like, yeah, fuck that shit, man. Just give me a blowjob. I'll take my blowjob to go.
You gotta get them early.
No, but I'm saying, but you
like fast food. Take them to go.
Yeah, take my blowjob to go. I'll eat it at home. Fuck that shit.
No, but I'm saying, Jules, but you met someone.
Yeah, but that's a rarity. And I don't discuss my relationship, but that's a rarity. What I found is a rarity, and it's not perfect either. I would say you can't. That's why I say that like, and what I would say that what I found is rare enough that I'm pretty sure you won't find it. Pretty sure. Especially not at your age, and especially not based on what's out there right now. You won't find it. Just get a blowjob.
Type shit.
Pretty sure I'm saying, just get a blowjob. You don't need to get married.
Nah, I've pretty much, that's pretty much what I've accepted within myself.
It's easy.
I'll say this:
Long Beach Boulevard, they got the. Bro, they got their asses out, bro, but never done it.
So I would say that today it's easier to get laid than ever, but it's harder. It's harder to find like a long-term relationship now. But it's easy to get laid. It's not that hard to get laid.
Very easy.
Yeah, because the thing is, you gotta accept that they don't want one. They just want you to think they want one. They don't want one. You have to accept that they say they want stability. No, they don't. They want somebody that's exciting. So unless you're going to be shooting at them and throwing them off a building, like, yeah, I'm a fairly boring
Damn.
fucking guy. That's a yeah, I'm saying, but it's the truth. They thrive off excitement. If you really want to stimulate a woman's mind, you have to be aloof. You have to be a little bit unpredictable. You can't fall into routines because women hate routines, bro. They hate what's routine. If you're anything like me and you're a creature of habit, I live for routines. I love routines. I love what's familiar. But when I was young, I was a fucking maniac. So I know that they thrive off of madness, off of chaos. That's what keeps them going. That's what keeps them stimulated. So if you want every day to be like a fucking roller coaster or getting into arguments for the sake of getting into arguments because they like those arguments, believe it or not, the power struggle, they want you to show them that you have power. Like if you really get into it, that you're a man. What makes you a man? They want you to show them that. And it's like, yeah, but that shit stresses me out. I just want a blowjob. I don't want to be arguing all the time. It's a lot easier shit than getting into a relationship right now, man. It is. It's a lot easier shit than that. If I was a young motherfucker, bro, not for nothing, I'd probably do what Herb is doing and just pay for the prosties. Like, yeah, that's easier. Probably comes out being cheaper. Like,
Oh,
like
fuck
some,
yeah.
to be
At
honest, like,
at Hong Kong.
no, just in general. That look, if you doing what Herb do with the prosties, bro. I need a blowjob. I'm kind of horny. Get the blowjob. You go home. You eat some McDonald's. You're fucking great. Like shit, I feel great. Got a blowjob. Got the McDonald's right here.
Yeah,
Shit's
but
awesome,
there's
bro.
an element of like don't you
Sometimes
like
at the
this,
same
like,
time.
I still like the idea of conquering a woman. Like you know, what I mean, you don't get that feeling if you pay
Yeah,
for it.
man. I haven't paid for that for bot or
What?
no,
Yeah.
I haven't.
You haven't paid for a McDonald's?
No,
Bro, who
I'm saying-
doesn't taste McDonald's? Man?
Yo, man.
He's
Yo,
fucking
man.
with you, Alvarez.
Yo, man. Detective Alvarez tripping, man.
Sarah D. Styles, you're talking about.
yeah.
Sarah D. Styles, you're talking about pinning
Hey,
a woman to
this
the
is-
ground and showing her who's
This is the
boss.
first. Yo,
Well,
this
see,
is the first
because no, you know what the thing is. Look, if you've been in a few relationships, or if you've been in a lot of relationships, if you've been with a lot of women, you know that it's already costly. It's already costly to be in a relationship. The amount of money that you spend over time. If you cross compared that to the average cost of a blowjob, you save. So it's the difference between paying for DAZN. It's the difference between paying for DAZN month to month and getting the annual. If you get the annual, you save. Well, if you fuck with the prosties, you save. I'm just saying, like, yeah,
Yeah, man.
relationships cost, bro. That's a lot of
Yo,
dates. That's a
you
lot
don't
of
wanna
gifts.
get
nigga's
That's a
cooking,
lot of
that's
bro.
why
clothes.
you develop like
Right.
booty
You
calls,
either watch
huh?
the Wilder fight or you get your dick sucked, right? So what you're trying to
Yo, speaking of that, is Eddie leaving the zone, bro?
No, he's not.
What's
I
with
mean,
that
like,
he has a
talk?
contract.
I don't know what his comments. No, because their deal is up and they're in the process of renegotiating it. The Matchroom DAZN deal is up, and they're in the
Shit.
process of renegotiating. But what I saw from Eddie, what he said like 2 months ago, 2 months ago, he said they're sticking with DAZN. Basically, they're gonna stick with them. So, you know. I think they.
Damn.
I personally think it might be better to reach a nuanced deal. I said this before. I'll say it again. I believe in the UK, you should be on Sky and on DAZN everywhere else. But I do feel like, yeah, you kind of shrunk a little bit. You shrunk a little bit since you left Sky because Sky is a very big platform where you're from. It's available in a lot of homes. And going all in with DAZN, you don't have that same reach in the UK that you used to have. So for that, you should probably be on Sky. But DAZN, everywhere else. There's no better platform for them to be on in America right now than you're on DAZN. You're good to go. You know, you're good to, unless Netflix wants to pick you up, which you'd be damn lucky if they wanted to pick you up. You know what I mean? That'd be great for you.
Yeah.
You know, no, I'm not go to sleep. I got gym in the morning. I'm fucking tired. I see y'all motherfuckers on the next one. I'm going live tomorrow for Nick Ball versus Brandon Figueroa. All y'all motherfuckers be here.
Ora.
All right,
Yep.
night, fellas.
Oh, and remember to ask the questions, everyone.